Welcome to the Horror Hangout podcast where film fans watch the best and worst horror movies of all time and talk about them. My name is Ben Errington, and today I'm joined by regular co-host Mr.
Andy Conduit Turner. Hello, Ben. How are you?
Very, very well, thank you. Plus, we have the pleasure of being joined by a very special returning guest, friend of the show, Emma Cownley. She's a freelance writer and Horror Hangout correspondent. Welcome back, Emma. Hello.
Oh, thanks for having me.
You're very
Thanks
welcome.
for joining us for this very special Hokum in Good Time and for representing in Old London Town yet again with another screening, right?
Yeah, and it was definitely my pleasure because I got a free t-shirt out of it. And do you know what?
Oh,
I got terribly ill the day after that screening. So
oh
I
no.
lived in that t-shirt for a week when I was ill on the couch.
Too much mushroom powder.
In my goat milk, yeah. The goat milk turned, I think, is
What
what
was
it
it?
was.
Was the screening just full of? Was there someone in there who had the sniffles?
Nah, do you know what it was? I was day drinking on the Saturday before.
That'll do it.
And I went on the Thames Link ferry
Oh,
boat riddled with pestilence, probably.
Viles disease.
Yeah,
Rid-
river disease.
is that t-shirt? Is that t-shirt still going? Is it seen inside of a
Oh yeah,
washing
yeah.
machine yet?
Do you know what? 100% cotton that t-shirt. Very
There you
nice.
Does it
go.
look nice?
It's got the scary rabbit man on it.
Yeah. Who I will say didn't pop up as often as I thought it was
And
going to.
also very
No.
unsupportive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was real victim blamey, wasn't he?
Someone's also said apparently that's a donkey.
Oh, it's a donkey.
It's a
Wow.
bloody bunny.
I've been
Don't
saying
come at me
bunny.
with it's a
I've
donkey.
been calling it a rabbit. Does it have a name? Is it a named character?
I'm not sure.
Mr.
It might
Hoppity,
be.
the donkey.
Hoppity floppity, the donkey man.
Well, I've been calling it a rabbit for ages, and then someone went, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah," and this. I think I saw someone post about it. Said, "Oh yeah, the donkey was scary."
Oh,
And I
do
was
you
like,
know what? He's got quite a large brow, a
mm,
proud brow, and I would say that's more akin to a donkey than it is
yeah.
a rabbit. So,
Difficult though, especially as it's Damian McCarthy who uses rabbit iconography a lot, especially in like Caveat, and I don't know if there was anything in Oddity, but I saw a tiny little baby rabbit today. That
oh,
was
they're called
nice
Oh.
kits,
in the
not baby
wild. What are they
rabbits.
called? Kits.
Kits.
Yeah, it did that thing.
Or some people call them donkeys.
It did that thing like Charlize Theron in Prometheus, which was instead of running to the side away from my car in this instance, just ran away forwards. So I was essentially
Oh, you
chasing,
had to just go
chasing a rabbit,
slowly by.
chasing a rabbit at like 3 miles an hour, going, get on with it for God's sake. Yeah, but that was fun. Um, yeah, so that t-shirt, do you get any other goodies? I saw there was a little tote bag going on.
Yeah, I got a really. It's good quality as well. The tote bag. I've been
Yeah.
using it. I'm not. I'm not proud. I'm going to use a free tote bag. Good quality stuff.
Yeah.
Good for Damien. Spending that good coin.
Good coin on a t-shirt that you lived in for a whole
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
You could sell that t-shirt
Ill as
now.
well. Could have had to look. It didn't have to be burned like the Velveteen Rabbit.
Not a bloody velveteen rabbit.
It's all right. He's fine.
Bag.
No spoilers.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks. We've been meaning to check this out. I think this is the first Damian McCarthy film we've done on the show as well, because I think Caveat and Oddity.
Yeah, we spoke about certainly Oddity when it came out because we both saw it on Shudder or whatever platform
Mm,
it came to. But yeah, this is the first time we've done a full episode, I think.
yeah. Have you seen those other two films, Emma?
I've not. No. This was the breaking of my Damien McCarthy virginity.
Yes. I feel like it's the best one. I don't
And
want to
what a
spoil.
way to do it.
What a way to bloody do
Yeah.
it! In the no, not maternity suite. That's the wrong word. What word am I thinking of?
The honeymoon.
Honeymoon suite. Maternity suite. Get
In a hotel.
Have a
That's
Yeah.
word.
9 months later, Ben.
in the honeymoon suite as well. The locked off honeymoon suite. That's good though. You privacy in it.
I think that creates demand because can you imagine if you went, "Yeah, but the honeymoon suite, please? Can't actually, it's
Locked up.
forbidden.
There's a witch in there.
It's
Can't go
forbidden,
in.
I'll
yeah.
pay you double on this occasion. I will let you."
Do you know what? It's worked though, isn't it? Because in this film, everybody wanted to get into that room.
Yeah,
Everybody's
everyone wants
absolutely
in there.
desperate to get in there.
Yeah.
I'll keep a key on my person at all times, and no one will be able to access the key but me. It'll be around. I thought we were going to get a moment where it was like around his neck, and he was snoring, and it was going into his mouth, and then
You know what? He shouldn't have had such an eye-catching keychain, like key ring on there. Because if it
No.
was just blended with all the other keys, they would have had a harder time
Yeah.
identifying it and stealing it, wouldn't they?
Just chucked it in the sea or something. If you don't want to ever go in there.
Yeah, don't keep it.
No. You bloody sicko. But yeah, as I mentioned to Andy and I mentioned at the top of the show, I got Jonathan Creek vibes from it, mainly because there's like a mystery unfolding that like doesn't really quite make sense. Like, oh, how can this be this and how can that be
There's a
that?
secret passageway.
Secret
Yeah.
passageway. Jonathan Creek was all about that, and also I know we're going to spoil it, but like unraveling that mystery and maybe working out that it isn't. I mean, there are supernatural things going on, but it isn't all about something spooky.
Mm.
And it's like in a random like building in the middle of nowhere as well.
I got real cozy vibes from it as well. Like
Yeah,
I keep
definitely.
finding myself like wanting to watch it again, even though it actually genuinely scared the shit out of me.
Mm,
I'm kind of feeling lured back in
that's good
by
then.
Another
by the
watch.
vibe of it.
So you told us that it made you shriek in the cinema,
I
shriek in the
did
screening.
scream out loud. Yeah,
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 and
yeah.
and I think I said to you, did you when someone turned around, did you look around as well as if to say, who was that?
No, I'm not that
Owned
good
it.
at lying. Because I was mortified it had happened. Because I have like a jump scare protocol for when I
Yep.
know it's coming. I tense every muscle in my body so I can't do that. And I
Oh.
kind of do like the little eye thing and I prepare for it. But you can't do that in this film. Tactics don't work because it's so prolonged. And the score and the way that they've edited the sound is so invasive. You can't, an
Mm.
eye cover just won't do it because even the sound is scary to hear.
Yeah.
And then I thought I relaxed towards the end, and that was the wrong move.
Yeah.
Final jump scare fucked me all the way up. I know we joked on the Scream 7 episode, like, oh, so scary it made my tits explode. But they may have exploded.
They're gone
Double
for good.
exploded.
Yeah.
See you later.
Something exploded. Yeah.
There's chains lashed around and then dragged off to the underworld. Soz.
Oh god, yeah, that was scary. I like that though. I like being able. I like when the jump scare protocol and a jump scare kind of like there's always a bit of a pattern to it, isn't there? Like sometimes a film give you you'll get a fake out jump scare maybe towards the start of a film, and then like
It'll be a cat, and then
like a super generic jump scare where it's not really.
Or they shut the fridge, but there's no one there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like the
behind
ones
the door.
The ones that are super signposted. But wait, we got that recently, didn't we? Undertone. We got that in.
Is that good? I really.
There's like, yeah, we quite liked it. There's one like someone looking in a mirrored cabinet in a bathroom. How many times is a mirrored cabinet door shut and there's someone behind them?
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times in a horror movie.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't do it in Undertone. They kept signposting these scares and then not following through on them. We said you were getting blueballed. If you were like a consumer of only like generic mainstream horror movies, you'd be getting blueballed. You'd be going, hang on a minute.
Undertone was so phenomenal in terms of its audio work. But Emma, I feel you've probably done enough podcasts as well. That part of it will infuriate you.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that. Yeah. We were just like, how do they ever get a podcast done? Because like they record for about how long we've recorded now, and then they go, let's wrap up for the night. We've all put a shift in. Let's same time tomorrow. Yeah.
Not over here. Me and Andy, 4 hours. What was
4
it
hours banging out films of the year.
4 hours. I can't believe it. It didn't feel like it, to be fair.
Yeah, flew by.
We just chatted about everything we loved for.
Indeed. To be fair, though, how many films did we cover? We covered a lot because we were doing yours as well, Ben, weren't we?
Yeah, you were. Is that the longest episode? That's not like us.
Not a fright. The longest non-Fright Fest episode. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, if you've done longer than that, fucking hell.
It's like the bloody you two going off to have a lovely Korean dinner, coming back drunk all over again.
We're gonna do that again this year.
Yeah, we are going to do it again, Ben. We're going to pick
You
a
are,
time.
you've
You're going to
decided.
watch a depressing or like fairly intense documentary with
It's going to be
McCarthy
me
get
watching the
absolutely
documentary, isn't
wasted.
it?
Yeah.
Me watching the
Yeah.
documentary and then you two coming around the corner like the bloody linking arms like the Tin Man and the Carolina.
It was like that.
It
Fish
It
was.
ice
was like
creams in
that,
our
to be fair.
hands.
It was
You know,
exactly like
fish
that.
ice creams and loads of Somek to
Yeah,
Mm.
loads of
consume.
Somex in, and then to create the full experience, what we need to do then is go and see a really high contrast Italian courtroom drama and just fight for our lives all the way
What was
through.
it? What was the next film after that?
That it was Fright Fest Glasgow where that happened, where we
Yeah,
Oh
what
went for
yeah,
was?
yeah.
Korean dinner.
Yeah, because it
Uh,
was foreign language as well,
it
wasn't
was
it?
an
It
Italian
was
black and white.
Italian. It was subtitled black and white. Yeah. What film was that?
I'll have to
I
look
do
it.
remember it more than any other film that we watched for that whole thing.
Sometimes
And I can't say that I enjoyed it, but it stayed with
memorable,
me.
yeah.
So like,
Fighting for your
how
life.
am I supposed to feel about that?
Because I was in a real battle every second. I was like, come on.
Was it like that Peep Show episode where they're at the theater and they go, "I'm gonna pretend I'm watching Heat," and they just like look at the
I could be
stage
watching Robert De Niro and Al Pacino.
and Al Pacino.
It was good. It was just a courtroom drama, and
It
we'd
was so
been drinking.
intense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
we'd
yeah.
been drinking
Sleepy,
heavily
sleepy
and we
sausages.
ate a really big meal. So
Yeah,
we'd eaten
digesting it.
so many noodles.
You were at least 60% noodle at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna get into Hokum, of course, the main body of the episode ASAP. Let's talk. We got a little bit of horror news, but I did want to quickly mention me and Andy have been having some conversations. We've been exchanging some voice notes. We've been making plans, making moves, as you'd like
yeah.
to know. Our Patreon is not being used. It's still very regularly updated, but with content that you
It's
can.
like the bodies that Guillermo del Toro stashed all around that battlefield in World War One.
Yeah.
Technically, they were used to someone, mostly the birds, but we could whack some electricity and some green fluid in it and bring it to some sort of unholy new life, couldn't we,
Yeah,
Ben?
exactly. And I think we're going to do that. So essentially, we're going to have a couple of waves of Patreon updates, but we're only going to talk about the first wave now because we're going to activate it this week. So by the time you hear this episode, you may already be able to do this. So we're going to have just two tiers. We're going to really simplify it. Two tiers. The first tier, just $1 or
Whatever unit of currency we set it to.
it's going to be one
One
of
of
those.
those.
One of
You
those. Not Korean won, nothing like that.
if you deal exclusively in chocolate biscuits, it's going to be one of them. All right, just one. That's all I would ask. Maybe two. Uh, for one, that is just a supporter tier. You're going to support us and support the show because you like what we do, and not ask for anything in return, except maybe a doff of the cap. Okay,
Yeah.
that's all right.
Yeah.
Second
Just
tier,
whatever you can, the lowest
yeah,
tier. Just a little
lowest tier.
contribution.
Second tier, you're going to give us a little bit more. We're going to go for $3, right, Andy? $3.
3 units. Yeah.
3 units, 3 units of currency, 3 units of measurement. And for that, you will be able to get access to all new episodes and all new interviews, not just early, but also ad free. So you'll be able to listen
Early
on.
ad-free episodes. If you are sick of VPNs or AI software development tools or things that your algorithm feeds to you being sold to you, you don't have to do that. That's all fine for the regular free feed. But if you are sick of them banging on in your ear holes, then get on the ad-free tier, and then as a little bonus, we'll chuck them out as soon as they're ready. None of this scheduling for optimum impact. None of this
Mm.
waiting because we've already done an episode this week. When it's ready, it'll go straight up.
So I think most weeks it's ready 24 hours early, so you should be able to get it at least 24 hours early. But on rare occasions, it's even earlier than that. So I think we're just going to call it early access / ad free. That's the $3 tier. All other tiers are going to vanish because we had some merchandise and some other things on there, but those tiers haven't been used for a while. So just those two tiers to start with until we decide what wave 2 is going to look like and
Other
what the
new
additional
stuff
tiers.
is coming, bonus content and so on. But we'll work on that when it's ready. This is the skeleton of the horrible colossus that will soon be our Patreon in the future. future.
Exactly. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Horror news. Any horror news for this week? I'm gonna come to you first, Andy. You know what? Because I'm always banging on about horror news, aren't I?
I've had a bit recently, Ben, but most of the time I know you'll have a couple of trailers up in our wheelhouse. I've got a little show and tell. We've already mentioned this in the news, but now I was almost to prove that
Oh,
it's not that fake news that you hear so much about from certain people.
mm.
Yeah, I told you that a wonderful physical edition of Touch Me was available from May the 4th.
Oh,
Look at it here in my
you bloody
hands.
got it in your hands. Look at that.
Here it is.
Very shiny.
All the stuff talking to Addison revealed. Special UK exclusive edition. So if you're at the right side of the Atlantic, this can be yours. The film Touch Me with director's commentary, with trailers, with a short film trilogy, and Addison's web series Kappa Force. The second disc in here, that's only the one disc, mate. The second disc in here, his first feature film, Hypochondriac, with director and cast commentary, deleted scenes, trailers. I know you love a bit of physical media, both of you. There's a 16-page booklet in here as well with loads of bonus features,
Ay, caramba.
including all about queerness made flesh. You've heard my interview with Addison. He talks about the representation of queer people in cinema and how he is so focused on it when he's telling his stories. You don't just have to take Addison's word for it, though. An essay in here from your friend and mine, Kat Hughes.
Oh, wow. Oh, amazing. I knew she was involved with that somehow because I'd seen her posting about it quite a lot. So, yeah, that's great. Amazing.
And the only other bit of news I will share, Ben, tied to something that we've spoken about, I've spoken about in an interview coming up very soon, even sooner if you get on Patreon. But Found
look at that.
TV, mate, ruining my life. There's a lot of stuff there, isn't
Yeah.
there? I
Yeah.
finished Loner and now I'm just racking up more films I'm going to watch. If you haven't heard of this, Emma, Loner is a found footage horror movie making a few waves around, certainly in the UK cinema scene. Physical release of that coming out as well. You'll hear that coming in the interview, but it's available free. Couple of ads for your trouble, much like us and our Patreon. You can pay a little sum if you want to get rid of those, but a streaming service called Found TV just absolutely chockers to the rafters with found footage horror movies. If this is your subgenre, it's going to ruin everything for you. Because I've watching this, I've seen some of the trailers come up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this looks all right. Add this.
And there are apps for like all the various things. I think I've got it on the old Roku stick. I've got it on the old PlayStation. It's all happening.
Wow.
Easily accessible. But yeah, you can pay a bit extra for no ads. If you've got the ads, Andy, you don't need an electrician anymore, do you?
Only if I live in that very particular state. I think he's in VA, where you can, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that was good.
He'll do a really good circuit board install, not sponsored content.
Yeah.
Really
400
reasonably priced.
$450. That's how many times I've listened to the ad. Distort
What's his
and
name, Ben?
Oh, Jeremy?
Jeremy, it is.
Yeah,
Jeremy.
yeah.
Full Jeremy. Jeremy, you know what? I've enjoyed the films on Found TV so much. I'll shout out Jeremy for absolutely nothing.
Let's get him on the show. Yeah, well, I watched Distort and Distort 2 on there. Very relevant because it's in Ireland, set in an Irish forest, isn't it? Good
Yeah.
times.
Loads of good stuff on there. Get on board. It's free.
Okay, so
That's my extent of news, Ben. What have you got
That's
on
all
the
good.
newsreel?
So the Crystal Lake, the Friday the 13th TV series from A24 and Peacock has been announced to premiere on Thursday the 15th of October. Obviously, this has been out already. I was kind of hoping for maybe a trailer this week, but apparently we got our first
Looking
look.
very soon. First look at Jason.
First look at Jason Voorhees. It's just the back of his head. If you can imagine, young Jason Voorhees is sat in front of you at a cinema watching
Nightmare
the
on Elm
drama.
Street.
Watching the drama of Robert Pattinson and Zendaya, and then at the key moment when it's about to be revealed, I've not seen it yet. When it's about to be revealed, what the big talking point is that Zendaya apparently did, is Bonds is right in the way. Get out of the bloody way! I want to know. Yeah, but that's it. That's the key. That's the look at him and
Yeah.
the
His
15th of
lumpy old
October.
head from behind.
Yeah. And you know, off the back of the Alien series and It Welcome to Derry, well, It Welcome to Derry, Brad Caleb Kane is the showrunner for this, and he was the showrunner for It Welcome to Derry as well. So I think, yeah,
Hmm.
expectations pretty high for this.
Yeah.
Linda Cardellini, is that her name, as Pamela Voorhees as well,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Like,
playing a mother who gave up a singing career to raise her special needs child. I feel like it's gonna be Pearl vibes, isn't there? I could be on stage right now.
what's that film where Will Smith holds the toilet cubicle shut with his foot?
Oh, Pursuit of
Pursuit of
Happiness?
Happiness, yeah.
Pursuit of Happiness. It's a real big Pursuit of Happiness energy. Just trying to get by, and then rightly so, being angry if negligence causes the
Mm.
not death of your son. I guess then shame has returned to you because you failed to check he was dead, not just mingling about in the forest.
Shame has returned to you. Shame on you. And then shame threefold when you start doing murders as well.
Yeah.
God.
But I
He
think
does have a lovely
Pamela
cardigan though.
Voorhees has like a bit of a shame shield
Mm,
in the shape of her thick cable knit jumper that she's going to
yeah.
be wearing.
Shame
One
shield.
star if she doesn't wear a thick cable knit sky blue jumper, I'm afraid.
That's +6 on the armor, I reckon. At
Yeah,
least.
easy. And regardless of how hard you hit her, she always gets a saving roll. Doesn't matter. You can't get a one hit on her.
The knife, try and get her with a knife, you get stuck in the cable knit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Uh,
looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, do you like the sound of this, Emma? Do you think you watch this? This your thing?
It's not really my vibe.
Are you
That
much of a Friday the 13th girly? I don't know if I've ever asked you that question.
no, no.
Don't
I
give a
think
shit.
of the traditionals.
Mm.
I think that probably I know it's not technically a traditional, but it's Scream for me. If we're going for big
Yeah, I
franchises,
think that's
Yeah.
traditional enough.
I'm a
Isn't it?
Scream girl through and through. I'm not really fussed about Halloween. It's all right.
Mm. I mean, it
Um,
defined
Big
a
incel
whole.
energy from Mike Myers.
do you know what's put me off it though is that I had when I was writing for Metal Hammer, I had to do the Halloween films in order, like
Mm.
from like worst to best. I had to watch every single fucking one of them in
Hell yeah.
minute detail to like write the list. And there's like what like 18 of them or something
Mm-hmm.
by this point. I don't know, but I got to the Paul Rudd era
Yeah.
and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
How old is he in this?
He
And
could
there
be
was like
any
this,
age.
he had that like rune, and I was, mate, I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm out.
I think I did the
Stop for me.
same a while ago. I mean, I wasn't writing for Metal Hammer. I did it just for fun.
You just did it. No one was paying you. You just did it.
Someone should pay me for this. Someone could pay me for this. Yeah, I did them all. H2O, Resurrection.
We've
I
done
love
a
it. H2O, but that's because I'm a Kevin Williamson girl
Yeah.
until Scream 7. And now I'm like, I don't know, Kevin. Are we
I
are
don't
we
even know
cool?
you anymore.
Are we
What's
cool,
happened
Kevin?
with us? Choose one of those much better endings, Kevin.
We gave so many options, but we
Yeah,
gave them too late because the
we
film
did.
was already
No,
made, wasn't it?
funny enough, I read an article afterwards, after we'd recorded and said all those things, where it said the following things were ideas that they floated but ultimately didn't go to, and quite a few of the things we said were on there. And I was like, if you had them in the bank, lads,
Mm,
That's even sadder, isn't
yeah.
it?
that is even sadder. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's a bit like having dinosaurs over the whole world, and then you're just writing between sequels that people are sick of dinosaurs, but thankfully they've all died and they're just on an island again.
I've had enough of dinosaurs. I'm sick to death of them. Okay, another bit of news. Resident Evil 9 has released a new game mode called Leon Must Die Forever. I thought I'd talk about this because I think a lot of fans were thinking, we're going to get DLC. And it's just like a little mini game thing. It's still fun. I've had a little go. Have you had a go, Andy?
Nah, not yet.
Nah, can't be asked.
Especially when it's ended, I'll get in board when it's a bit of story DLC or something like that.
Yeah,
And also they tend to do 2 or 3 packs, so I'll reinstall it and go through then. But
go for all of them. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's kind of fun. It's not got as an addictive as addictive a gameplay loop as it could have because a lot of the enemies are in the same place. But you can unlock. There are a few different unlockables. Don't know if you've seen these. Some very sexy fox ears you can unlock for it, Leon,
okay,
which is nice. I didn't even realize for a while that he had a tail. while he was running around. I was a bit like, how's that attached?
It's exactly
Excuse
what you're
me.
thinking, Ben. I've looked into those communities. It's never platonic. Don't care what they tell
No, no, exactly. You can also get like headlights on your head. I feel like that's got some sort of kinky a connotation to it. And
Oh
also
yeah,
like,
because people.
Yeah, because where are you trying to look that's that
yeah,
dark? Do you
I'm
know what I
trying to
mean?
look. Little
If
dark.
it's dark, it's not for seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, Leon.
it'll be the Titan furries trying to shag cars.
And another one is he got a car on his head. You seen that? A full car. Like imagine a helmet that you'd wear on your head if you're on a bike, but imagine it as a car with headlights and everything. I don't know what's happened. I feel like the Resident Evil devs have literally gone like, right,
Should
what
we
are we
just
gonna
turn this
do?
into Fortnite?
What are we gonna stick on him at his head? Yeah, this thing. So yeah.
Yeah, it's giving Skibbity Toilet, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm not here for it.
And I, for one, will not have it.
I will not abide it. Yeah, I cannot sanction this kind of tomfoolery,
No.
Ben.
Yeah, I guess the only thing that's a shame is that Grace isn't in this particular DLC or mini game. It would have been nice to have like
Oh, she'll be back any minute, Ben, dressed as a cactus or something.
I can't wait for that. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, we've posted a bit about it on our socials. I might try and like capture a little clip to share as well to see if people think it's going to be their thing. It's one of those it's a bit like Mercenaries where you kind of like rack up time for enemies killed, and then you got to like work your way through different stages till you fight a boss. So yeah, there we go. Any other news? Oh, there's a new Employee of the Dead poster. I don't know if you saw that go out
I did.
with Danny Harmer in a trolley, uh, obviously, which is exciting. And we might have something Employee of the Dead exclusive to share very soon. Keep an eye on our socials for that.
I think I know what it is.
Oh,
Well, soon
Uh,
everyone will know
soon
when the
everyone will
time
know.
comes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to. I mean, they've done so much work just to get ready for their funding campaign video. So if they approach the full everything and finishing off the film with the same, I'm gonna say it, Ben, gusto, then we're in for a real treat.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that we're in for a real treat. Absolutely. Um, And then the last bit of news is just in relation to content on our feed. The interview I did with Julia Rome about the short film Ashley Bones, The Bimbo Cannibal, is now live on feeds. So go and check that out. And if you get a chance to check out the short film, is it Gasp Horror Festival at the end of June in Manchester? Check that out. There is also on YouTube like a couple of minutes of a mockumentary proof of concept that Julia did for The Bimbo Cannibal as well. And it's everything from that title. It's everything you would expect, and it's a good time. Recommend it.
Yeah, I'm a little way into your interview now, Ben. So far, like, won't give you entire praise until you see if you stick the landing or not. So far, it's brilliant. What a lovely chat.
What a lovely chat. What could I possibly say at the end to ruin it all?
You know what? You know his politics I agree with. What?
Bimbo Cannibal. Yeah. Get Bimbo Cannibal on the old polling card, I say. Come on. Well,
Come
seems
on, you
like,
cowards.
come on, you coward. It seems like we're putting people in power who have probably done worse than that. We're on a par. Come on. That's it for news from me. Em, have you got
Lovely.
any news?
Nope.
Not a single piece of news.
No, I've not. No, I'm behind on everything. Everything that you've seen ages ago, I'm only just seeing for the first time.
I did hear this is just coming
Titanic.
in, Emma. It isn't Earworm issue 3.
Oh, do you
That's
know what?
There we go.
Oh, Earworm issue 3 of my occult music and arts zine came out. What was it, a couple of weeks ago? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
It's out in the world. Yeah.
So yeah, that's banging news. And if someone were to listen to this and think, shit, I'm behind, you could catch up on the old issues online as well, surely.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're still out there. You can get print or digital download. Not
Free
too
issues.
not too pricey.
Yeah.
Support DIY zine culture in this day and age. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, if
Absolutely.
you could, that'd be good. And obviously, if you've got a net zero goal, just get yourself a digital copy. It's all fine.
It's
in
not
your
as good
house.
though. It's not as good.
You want to
Yeah,
feel
get a
it. You want to
physical one as
smell
well.
it.
Yeah, and also like I want people to cut them up and use
Mm.
them and write in them, get really tactile with it.
Give it a sniff and go, whoever's made this has been wearing a Hokum t-shirt for a whole week. I can tell.
And do you know what? I've got horror treats in store for issue 4 as well. I'm already underway.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
See, not only did
ridiculous.
you have news, Emma, that's an exclusive right there.
Actually, it is an exclusive, yeah. Yeah. I
There you
asked
go.
friend of the show, Andy Edwards, to make an introduction to
Oh,
one of his director friends for a project that he produced, and I will be
Now I
interviewing.
think I know what you're
You
talking
know what it
about.
is? Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys.
Welcome to the Horror Hangout, where people know things, but we can't necessarily quite say
Yeah.
just yet.
And then in the meantime, I got a scoop off of Andy about what he was working on, and I was like, oh, can't wait for that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's all happening.
Exciting people doing exciting things. That's what
Mm.
keeps me getting up in the morning. That and the inevitable forward march of time.
And my circadian rhythm, which will
Yeah.
not relent.
Just give me a break for one day. Okay, so that's it for horror news. What we've been watching, anything we've seen in the last 7 days, or more so for you, Emma, of course. Do you know what? I'm going to come straight to you, Emma. Now, sorry,
Oh,
keep putting you on the spot.
last night I watched Ready or Not 2.
Mm.
Really liked it,
reckon?
loved it. I
Mm.
liked that whole Halloween 2 kind of vibe where we're just going to go straight from the
Yeah,
ending of one into the other one. Love that. It felt seamless.
yeah,
I was shocked to hear that Samara Weaving was like flat out with a spine injury right up until they were due
Oh,
to shoot. Yeah, it's in the
maybe I didn't know that.
Fangoria. Yeah, she had like a compressed spinal disc or something, and she just couldn't move or get up. And they were like, "Oh my God, are we going to be able to make this film?" And then she just recovered, thank God.
Was that something you did on a different film,
No,
or
I
just?
think it's just like I don't know. What you need to do is get a copy of Fangoria.
Oh yeah, that's the
It's
Face
in
of the
this
Death
one.
one.
It's in this, yeah.
Wait, so that's the UK. That's the UK printed one.
No, I get it sent from
Oh, you do.
America
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
I was a subscriber.
I wasn't sure how regular it was coming out in the UK. That's why I thought I missed that one. But
Yeah, and like there's selected locations as well. It's not
mm,
everywhere.
that's a good
But yeah,
that's a good
yeah.
cover as well, right?
It's your London crowd, Ben. They
Yeah.
can get it.
Do you know what?
Every street corner.
Trying to read that on the tube though, I was like,
You want to put it in a porno mag and
No,
then
you Ben, just on that thing, you need to keep being
educational
Tom
book.
this. Get an educational books cover that you can just take on the tube.
yeah. Auf
It's less
Deutsche
embarrassing
over
to
the
put it in.
front.
Ben, that's our next tier for Patreon. Merch, educational books, Fangoria
Yeah,
cover. We'll get the
Yeah,
dimensions, we'll get them printed, just brown paper.
yeah. Ever so niche. Okay,
just
what was I asking you now? Oh, Ready Not To. Yeah,
ready or
Ready Not
not?
To.
Yeah.
Be
Really
fair
not.
though, because of the nature of the film, if literally that she couldn't get up, they could have continued the film in some way.
Oh,
Like,
she's poorly.
she's gone
From
through
the
some serious
hospital
shit.
beds. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was fab. And I've
Mm.
also been watching season 1 of Welcome to Derry as well, which
Nice.
is it's quite old now by this point, isn't it? But
Good
Oh,
though.
that doesn't matter.
it's really horrific for TV. It's
Yeah.
like actually scares me quite a bit, actually. I've had a
Yep.
few nightmares off the back of that.
Have you?
Yeah.
Of like a man in a jar of pickles.
Well, it's that snail eyes
Oh yeah,
thing.
old snaily eyes.
I'll snail the
Yeah.
eyes.
Mm.
Yeah, or just whipping a kiddie's arm off in a cinema.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Oh yeah.
It just I'm like, surely it can't get worse than this. And then it just does, doesn't it?
The horrible demon baby turns up.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
demon baby. And but also just like Bill Skarsgård is just so scary. It's because I'm scared of big people, like large, tall people, just on account of being so small. The Incredible Hulk scares the shit out of me. So just people in everyday life that are big, I scurry from them. And I feel
That's
like if I
scary
ever
from-
met Bill
What
Skarsgård,
what do you think's
I'd
gonna
like
happen?
cringing away. His massive feet and massive hands. I just think,
Yeah.
it's not for me. Like Jacob Elordi, I just
Terrifying.
Scoop you up.
yeah. Like I just get really worried that they might chase me.
Mm.
Well, and
I'd
we'll
love
give
to
you a
see
horror hangout guarantee that come Fright Fest when we're in the same town once again. I promise that Ben and I are not going to buy a big long trench coat and then
Get on top of each other like
I go on
Scooby
it.
Doo.
I go on his shoulders and put on some Hulk cans.
it. Oh
Ah.
no! It's Incredible Hulk. He's not real though, so you're right. Incredible Hulk won't get you.
Yeah, but there's like statues of him in cinemas
That's true.
sometimes. And
Oh
like
yeah, you're
Iron Man,
right.
and he's really big as well, and you can't see his face. I just don't like it.
What's he doing in there? Oh, you wouldn't be a basketball fan then, ever so tall. You couldn't sit. You couldn't sit
It's
like
a really everyday
courtside.
fear that's at the same time quite
Yeah.
unusual.
Sorry that I'm laughing
And
about it.
it can be debilitating because tall
Yeah.
people are everywhere and they just won't stop.
They just keep getting taller year on year. That record gets broken.
Luckily, me and Andy are like, well, Andy's slightly taller than me, but we're pretty much average height, right?
Normal height.
Yeah, you're a manageable height.
Just
Yeah.
normal
Yeah.
men.
Not just
Um,
normal
Still,
men.
don't chase me though, either way.
Yes.
please.
A friend of mine used to say it funny. I still say it now. When you see someone tall, he goes, "God, turn your height down." And I don't know why, but every time I see someone tall, I say this. I say it to myself sometimes. God, turn your height down, Jesus.
Just imagining full scenes now in my head, like your husband sitting like lying next to you in bed, Emma, and you're just having a nightmare going, "No, LeBron, no."
Shaquille, no.
Shaquille, Andre the Giant.
Just saying tall people's names, sitting up and going, I had that dream again.
What about when someone's taller than you expect? I remember when I first met John Crinnan, I was like, "Geez, you're a tall man." Didn't expect it. Don't know why.
Yeah, but then you don't want to say that because you know that everyone says that.
I said it. I was that guy.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought Ben was all right, but he's harping on about how tall I am. Leave me alone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Anything else? Anything else?
No, that's me. That's
That's
me.
you?
Real life horrors.
Okay. I got a couple of things I've watched. I watched a movie. Do either of you remember a movie called Stay Alive from 2006, which is
the one
like
with the
a
video game controller?
video game? Like, yeah, it's a 2000 slasher, directed by William Brent Bell. Some people it's got in it. Probably the only one you recognize, Frankie Muniz, that guy
Oh
from
yeah,
Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle. Yeah.
Cody
This.
the spy,
Oh yeah.
Agent
Agent Cody
Cody,
Banks.
Agent Cody Banks. Yeah.
Agent Cody Banks a spy. This film is awful. It's all right. It's watchable. But the game in it, you know, when a film, and I'm surprised I've not seen this before, but the game in it looks awful. That's the problem. A lot of people saying like, oh, the game in this film walked so that Dead by Daylight could run. And I'm like, but this game looks absolutely awful. And also, it's like a multiplayer horror game, but they've got like a character who's like a Call of Duty guy. Hey, watch over there! Get down! Oh my God, you bunch of noobs! It's just like,
Oh
what
no.
the fuck? It's just like a co-op horror game, like Resident Evil Outbreak, but probably worse. A
Did
bit.
it commit the worst sin, Ben, of any sort of gaming? Does it proper Hollyoaks it where they're playing the Xbox but holding a PlayStation controller
Oh,
and
pretty
doing it like
much.
Do they do this?
yeah, pressing buttons in a way that no one would
Like
ever do.
nobody ever does that.
Well,
when
pretty
they're
much, because at
playing.
one point they're all playing the multiplayer game, but like on the same screen, and they're all sat in the same room, and I'm like,
GoldenEye style.
yeah, but GoldenEye style. At least it was like a split screen, but it's not split screen. So I was like, come on. And it's basically like you die the way your character dies in the game, you'll die in real life.
Oh no.
So you want to put loads of mods on that game and make sure they die at 100, being like shagged to death or something like that.
Yeah.
Shagged to death at 100. It's the dream. It's got like Dead Silence vibes as well, Andy.
Oh, beware Mary Shaw, she had no children, any dolls. That.
I don't know why everyone rags on that because I found it very scary.
'Cause
And
that's
it's
a
not
good
just
poem.
because I'm hopelessly in love with Lee Winnell that I would say
Leave it
that.
now. We just laugh at the little poem.
I love the little poem and old Donnie Wahlberg.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
Been a real
That
sus
beginning
policeman.
bit, it was scary. I thought it was scary.
Mm.
Yeah, I
I
got some
think
time for dead silence.
yeah, go and watch Stay. I think yeah, Stay Alive is. Oh, I'll tell you who else has got in it. Is it Milo Ventimiglia,
Oh
the one from
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Heroes?
yeah.
Easy for you to say.
Gilmore Girls.
Easy for me to say. You heard that? Yeah. Oh, Gilmore Girls. He was in as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Mm.
It's perfectly fine. I think it's just been on my watch list for so long. I was sick of seeing it on my watch list.
So you wanted to
Yeah.
get it done.
Uh,
Okay, I'll give Stay Alive a go.
Yeah. I also watched, so on the back of, so I did an interview with Andy Cox from Biohazard Declassified talking about a Resident Evil fan film. That will be on the feed very soon. But he talked about Night of the Living Dead, the 1990 Tom Savini version, being like an inspiration for it in terms of like the look and the feel and maybe like the kind of era they were going for. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go and watch the 1990 Night of the Living Dead because it's been a little while, and I came to a couple of realizations while watching it. First off, I'm pretty sure it was the first Night of the Living Dead I saw. I think I saw this
Okay.
version before in the
Is that
1968.
the one with Edward Furlong in it? Am
No,
I thinking of a different one?
yeah, it's got Tony Todd in
Oh,
it.
I'm thinking of Night of the Demons.
Oh,
Ignore me.
oh, okay. Night of the Demons is very good. We like Night of the Demons. That's
Yeah,
definitely on a future watch list,
it's
isn't it, Andy?
definitely on a
Future episode
future
list. Sorry.
list.
Tony Todd, Patricia Tellman. It's got Bill Moseley in it. I really like this film. I think
Well,
it's. I know that obviously the original is iconic for so many different reasons because like George A. Romero, like the zombie film for what era it was. I feel like this is maybe just as good as the other one. I feel like in terms of it it kind of is a shot for shot remake, but they do like change up a couple of bits, like and there's like homages to certain bits as well. But I think because it's made by Tom Savini and apparently famously he couldn't be involved in the George A. Romero version because he was in Vietnam.
he was a baby. Yeah, no, in Vietnam.
He was a baby, all right, and he said, "I don't even know what a zombie is, let alone how to do practical effects." But yeah, so I
How am
think
I even having this conversation?
how am I even having this conversation? Leave me alone. Nap time. Uh, so I think because he obviously like loves the project and it's like he's doing a shot for shot thing. Tony Todd as Ben is towering in this film. He's great, and this is pre Candyman as well, right? Is that right? I want to say Candyman is like
92, 93.
yeah 92, so it's pre Candyman. And the zombie effects are really good. Like it's genuinely like, and they kind of they don't do exactly the same thing as the ending in the 1968 version, which in a way is kind of like that's kind of what the original's all about, isn't it? And about like the way the main character Ben gets treated, and that he survives all night, but he still gets shot. They do a little bit of a twist on it in this version, but I think it's still good. And
Okay.
I feel like we've been all right for remakes of George A. Romero films. Well, only this one and Dawn of the Dead, really. All the others might be a little bit shit.
Yeah, we'll have to get that on the episode list, Ben.
Yeah, there we go. That's just those two from me. Obviously, as I said, I've been playing a little bit of the Resident Evil Leon Must Die game, but I've unlocked the Fox Ears and Foxtail now, so I feel like my
Got all you need.
got all I need. Time with it is done. What about you, Andy?
A couple of bits. I have watched Loner that you watched last week. Talked about it just a minute ago, but yeah, I'll just conclude on that. That very similar feelings to you, Ben. I loved the way how character driven it was. You're really with Angus, your main guy, as he
Mm.
is going through it all. But it is still very funny all the way through. I'll say no more about it. You've done it because what else I've been doing, Ben, is
Mm.
I have been embracing the heart of the cards. Not that I'm Yu-Gi-Oh or anything, but I have been playing two card-based games. So I continue to play Vampire Crawlers, and after its release before last week's episode, I got myself a little bit of Cursed Solitaire.
Oh, you did? Oh, wow, amazing.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. Just variations on well, not exactly solitaire. You're not stacking it all up, but typically most games will have some sort of variation on. You have a hand, and you are looking for cards which are either one up or one down from the things. You can reshuffle. You get different powers to clear other decks off, and you're doing it to go through this horror narrative. You're fighting horrible ghoulish monsters that come after you
Yeah.
in like a real 90s graphic style. And it is sort of counterbalanced with this meta narrative that you've got your friend DMing you, saying, "Oh, you never reply to my messages anyway," but is some controversy I found about this game, and there's clearly this narrative that's
Mm.
building up where I've got to so far about how some of the developers died, and there's a big like satanic panic style public outcry about this game that is effectively solitaire but is full of unnecessary gore and violence and people getting their eyes stabbed out. Um, yeah, it's really fun. I will continue to play some solitaire and get through that. But the very last thing I encountered, I had a busy weekend, so I didn't get to spend as much time there as I wanted to. But I did make it to the very, very last screening at Dunded this year. By
Mm.
all accounts, word on the ground, it was a really, really great. I've heard one of the best lineups they've had at a Dunded festival. I met up with John and Daisy and loads of other people that were there in person for the entire weekend. Strong contenders, Blood Diner, which is a classic which I have on my watch list to catch up on, had a lot of fans, and so did the one that I really dived into and was really intrigued by when Michael came on to talk about Infinity Buffet. Which is like a series of like channel hopping in the dead of night through
Mm.
adverts on TV and this narrative emerging from these series of sort of non-circuitous ad flips between channels. Everyone who I spoke to, and there was a group of like, 8 of them, took something different away from it. All of
Oh,
them were really positive on it. Um, I have said, Ben, bearing in mind we missed the chance to see it there live, that was the Scottish premiere. We might have to use our position as a podcast to see if we can find an email to see if we can catch up on this
Sounds good.
ASAP. It sounds right up my alley.
Absolutely.
Really,
Game for
really
that.
sounds good. Like really, really good. I might see if I can. I've tried to twist the arm of a few of our friends to see if they can come on and maybe give us a little discussion on that. And if we get a voice note from one of them, we'll insert it somewhere. Maybe here, pauses. If not, we'll get it next week.
If not, we'll get you next time.
Um, yeah. So there's that. But I was able to catch Velvet Vampire, which
Mm.
was one of the films picked by the folks at Invisible Women, who we spoke to in the run up to it, as well. Who they were sort of the curators of all of the classic movies in the agenda, and they had this running theme of not only supporting sort of female-led or female-created films,
Mm.
but cannibalism and passion, consuming uh, the flesh, consuming the body, and Velvet Vampire was an absolute treat. You can see the inspirations of The Love Witch all over it. It is a 1971 movie by director Stephanie Rothman, who, and not my research, the research of Rachel Prongner from the Invisible Women group. She was good enough to come and do an introduction to the film and talk through it. This is the sign of a class act. Look what I've got. I've got the notes that she had made available to us to take home and read, and a lovely
wow.
research paper
Oh,
as
yeah, that's
well.
good.
Um, really great. So Stephanie Rothman, a director who came up, learned the craft and learned about filmmaking, got into filmmaking, working closely with Roger Corman. Obviously a tremendous name in sort of B movie production. And Velvet Vampire was a lot of fun from visuals of like the high color saturation of the 70s set in a desert. This like beautiful vampire lady who tempts this couple to her desert home. She's driving around in a big hat, dressed like Lady Dimitrescu in a dune buggy, driving them
Oh,
around
hell
the
yeah.
desert, showing them the sights. Meanwhile, they're plagued with strange nightmares night after night about them being led away from their beds by this mysterious female like vampire lady. She didn't make much of a secret of being a vampire, to be honest. Um, really, really fun, really kitsch, really campy, but like has a real strong message behind it as well. And I will not be able to articulate the points of the subtlety of the feminist message that Stephanie put into this film, but just a really solid bit of fun vampire entertainment as well. Chatted to Stephanie, not Stephanie, she wasn't there. Chatted to Rachel real quick in the lobby after it finished as well. We'd already talked about her coming on to join us for an episode at some point. So I haven't watched it. Apparently, Velvet Vampire is a lot easier to pick up and watch these days than it used to be once upon a time. So why don't we, Ben, do just that? And we'll invite Rachel along to talk about that very film in an episode coming soon.
Absolutely. Sounds great.
Yeah,
Sounds good
those
to
were
me.
my big watch of the week, apart from, of course, film of the week.
Yes, apart from the film of the week, and that is Hokum. It's a 2026 Gothic supernatural horror film written and directed by Damian McCarthy. It stars Adam Scott as an author who travels to a hotel in Ireland unaware that it may be haunted. Great supporting cast as well, including Peter Coonan, David Wilmot, Florence Ordesh, Michael Patric, Will O'Connell, Brendan Conroy. And in terms of ratings, we have got from IMDb 7.3 out of 10, Rotten Tomatoes 88% critic score, 83% audience score. Pretty high. Letterboxd 3.5 out of 5. Some choice reviews from Letterboxd. Ren's dad says Damian McCarthy's brand of moody supernatural Irish folk horror stirs genuine unease with me. 3.5 stars. I wasn't sure if that was going to be a good review or a bad review, and I read that.
He's generally
Makes me-
uneasy and he doesn't like that feeling.
I'm very uneasy, and I don't sit well with me. All right. Aurora says, you know when a character is introduced as an author, they're about to go through the worst psychological shit ever. 4 stars. Dan Monahan says, a darkly funny haunted house whodunit with a challenging protagonist and electrifying supporting cast. 4 stars. And then Clara Curtis says, squanders its main appeal, Irish folklore and witchcraft, in favour of heavy-handed scares, scoring, and narrative beats. 3 stars. 3 stars like a middle of the road one. Yeah, I know. I felt like that as well.
If someone squandered something and still to give them, I would say a positive 3 stars.
Yeah, a 3 star and a like, a 3 star and a heart of the film on Letterboxd for me is positive. Right, I'm back.
Listen, you're gonna get one of these days. You're gonna go down there, and one of two things are gonna happen. You're gonna get exitated, stuck, or buddy Craig.
Oh God, not Craig.
You're gonna get Craig from Creeped. Besides, I liked going down the subway this time. Last year, we went because that lovely mouse family was there. A little Sylvanian families, mates.
I love it how the way you're communicating is like you live in some sort of fable, but real life.
And the lovely mouse family was there and they invited me in.
They invited me and I sort of can't quite fit. And they said, drink this
For
tonic.
A club of cake.
Drink this tincture.
There we go. What did I say? Oh yeah, I said about the last review. So yeah, I guess a nice cross section of reviews there. Some people liked it, some people were middling on it. I will say I liked it a hell of a lot more than I thought I was gonna. Yeah, does that sound fair? You guys agree?
I thought I was gonna like it, and I did like it.
You liked it exactly as much as you thought you were going to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not 1% more or less.
Favourable. I was feeling favourable about this. I didn't know exactly what to expect because I actively didn't engage with that much of the marketing.
But I did though. Do you know what? Like because you were originally going to send me to the press screening, and we had a bit of a snafu, didn't we, with the organization of it, and we ended up not going. And then I picked up this Fangoria that I've proffered at the screen several times, and it has like a feature in it. And I was looking at some of the pictures, and I was like, oh, maybe it's a good thing that I didn't go because actually this looks like really quite scary. And the opportunity came up to see it, and I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna go. And
let's pretend.
It was a bit too scary for me, I'm not gonna lie.
They've got the people doing a bit of the Blair Witches about it. I know a lot of folks who went to either have done some sponsored content or have been to the press screen. They've done like the reel up to it, haven't they? Where they said in the run up to the film, where they're like, "Hey guys, it's me, your friendly influencer with my authenticity. I'm here to tell you about a weekend away that I had the
Oh,
other day," and then it is implied that they have been to the spooky Hokum's hotel,
Oh.
oh,
and they've had a real scary time
and
of
they've
it.
had a real shit time about it. But organized scares. Would you go? Would you go, Emma? Would you go to the Hokum Hotel if the opportunity
No,
arose?
because I'm very spiritually sensitive,
Mm.
being an occult practitioner and all. And if something's off, like I take a lot of spiritual protocols with me when I travel in hotels because I interviewed an exorcist for this other magazine that I worked for, and she told me that hotels are riddled with entities and stuff because all the people
Oh,
stacked on top of each other, just the transient
yeah.
nature of people moving through, the energy that gets stuck. She was like, she told me she wouldn't name names, but I reckon it's Disneyland. She said that there were really big resorts that had flown her out there to
Oh,
exorcise the
wow.
things because of
Oh,
the stuff. And she was like, I can't name names. I was like, I'm gonna guess it's Disneyland because it's fucked.
I
The
can't.
energy there is all fucked up. So whenever I travel, I've got these cleansing sprays, I've got these like
Yeah.
wards for the door. Like I'm doing all of that shit. So there's no way I would willingly walk into a location like that because if something was going to happen, it would happen to me. I would die.
that's that's Emma's take. Thankfully, Ben, I'm not very spiritually sensitive, and therefore I would arrive and have a normal time. I'd have enjoyed the crack. I wouldn't have been rude to the
And
bellboy.
if you didn't drink mushrooms, you wouldn't see anything either, would you?
No,
So you'd be
Mushy
fine.
milk.
I wouldn't have no mushy milk from a fellow I met in the woods. Certainly not.
Yeah, that was very trusting of him,
Yeah, I
wasn't
mean,
it?
I
yeah,
mean,
that's
there's a thing, isn't it? That is profiling 101 for you. He's gone to Ireland. He's met a bearded white man in the
A
forest. He's gone, "Do you want some of
vagabond,
this?
yeah,
Do you want some of this
white
moonshine I've got, or this
liquid.
thing?" And he's gone, "Lovely." If he'd gone himself to a Mediterranean country, he's gone to a party island like Ibiza, and a person of color had come up to him and said, "Do you want some puffs, some Charlie?" And he'd been like, "No, no, 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 no."
That's
And
exactly
those
it.
people are fairly upfront with offering you drugs.
straight on it with the old mushroom milk though, because it's from the ground, isn't it? It's fine. There's some there's some goats that are absolutely tripping balls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, going and stare at long weekend staring into the mirror. Was it cocaine, Mark? No, it was staring into the bloody reflective surface of a of a
Of a car.
car and getting bloody crossbowed.
Yeah, that felt very unfair.
Out of order, that isn't it?
Because
That is
when
out
you're
of order.
tripping on mushrooms, you don't want to get shot with a fucking crossbow
Absolutely
when you're
ruined
just
the
trying to enjoy a bit of mirror action.
Yeah,
Just being
like
trippy dippy with yourself, and someone comes along and they're like, "Get out of here."
crossbows
you'd be
you.
like, "Oh no, you've done exactly what they said not to. You let good times turn bad by shooting me with this crossbow."
Oh, devastated. Yeah, that was pretty well, wasn't nice, was it? Wasn't nice at all. Very mean. And I like that, Adam Scott seems to have, well, his character in this has, you can always tell when a character's all right if they care about animals, can't you? No matter what they do or say
I
elsewhere.
don't know. He does some of the pretty bad things. He's quite rude to a lot of people.
That's all right.
He gives that man the hot hand of Sauron.
He
That's not quite
really,
on.
that was unnecessary.
He
That
was a
was
bit tanked up though, wasn't he,
unnecessary.
at this point? He'd had a
Oh
few.
yeah,
He'd
that's
sunk
yeah.
a few.
Yeah, yeah. When I've had a few, I sometimes burn strangers that are working at just doing their jobs.
Not just doing their jobs, wearing the most obvious bellboy outfit, and then later turning up as an ice cream parlor dude. That was funny.
Oh, bless him.
Bless his heart.
I love it how he admits later on, "I did a crime on you, but you had been a dickhead."
Yeah,
I
you could.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I bet he spent the entire time going, "Shit, just one last one, everyone. We're going to spoil the plot of this." That guy must have spent ages going, "Shit, if someone's been a bit rude to you and you make their whiskey chockers with mushrooms, and the next time you see him, they've hanged themselves,"
There.
you'd be like, "Fuck, what?"
Oh yeah, God.
He was
Yeah,
holding his legs for dear life.
Yeah, he was.
yeah. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten that was the order of events.
Okay,
But
so
then if I piss people off, am I going to get free mushrooms?
it's a
Only if you
risk you've got to be willing
promise.
to take sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Free
Well.
mushrooms or a punch, one or the other. Uh, yeah. So in terms of cast, we've got Adam Scott as Ohm Bauman. Is that right? Have I said that right? Bauman. He is an author who's got some dark things that he's done in his past.
Like an
He's
episode of Bloody Casualty.
definitely like an
Oh
episode.
yeah, yeah.
The second he mentioned that, did everybody go,
I
"Oh,
knew.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
I
was
was like,
obvious."
oh,
Gonna be you, that is.
he's got some demons. He's working through something. Yeah.
Peter Coonan as Mal, the desk clerk, and Cobb's son-in-law. David Wilmot as Jerry, a man living outside the hotel. What are you going to say?
Yeah, just how betrayed I feel by Mal,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Because the person who's obviously the bad guy had to be the person in the gilet, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Guy in the gilet was a bit of a dickhead, but not.
Well, first time you see him, he's
Oh right, okay, yeah, but
cross-throwing
he's not.
goats.
Yeah, and that is pretty bad. But David, Florence Ordesh as Fiona, the bartender. Michael Patric as Fergal, the groundskeeper. Will O'Connell as Albie, the bellhop. And then we do get a bit of Brendan Conroy as Cobb, the owner of the hotel. And then I wonder who this was. Austin Amelio was the conquistador, the lead character of Ohm's novel. I recognize him. I think he's the guy in The Walking Dead. He is the guy in The Walking Dead. Dwight, the one with the like facial disfigurement. Do you know what I mean? Anyone
I
seen
was off
Walking
it
Dead?
by then, I think.
You didn't get to the point with Dwight? Okay. Anyway, I like that. I felt like I watch a film of that. Conquistador Man.
Read the Conquistador trilogy.
Conquistador trilogy. Smash this bottle of Orangina on the back of me bonds.
I just felt like that kid was wearing a crucifix. Could they not have taken the end of that and stabbed it through the cork? Like,
yeah,
was murder really the only way?
Yeah, or throw the bottle really high in the air.
Have a bit more of a look round.
Stamp on it. I don't know. Like,
stamp on it on with your shoes.
Do a Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop.
On. Go get the armor. I don't know,
yeah.
mate. Like, I can at the minute I can think of probably about 10 other options that he could have tried before that.
Do bonk it against your head, but put sort of some of your clothes over the top of it first to soften it up.
Wrap it in garments and then jump on it, for fuck's sake.
We would have completed the Conquistador trilogy. It would have been a short story.
That thing would have definitely happened to me though, where I put the cork back in and I pushed it in too far and I couldn't get a purchase. Oh, I can't get a purchase on it. For God's sake.
Yeah, that happened to me with sellotape as well, isn't it? Where you're just like, oh no.
That's
gone.
awful. I've gone round this roll of sellotape 19 times. It ain't
just
gone.
So something that I've got to go the other way.
That's when you know you've failed.
But unfortunately, this is us with our 21st century brains trying to solve that. The opening scene is in media res. We're in the Conquistador trilogy, and we are seeing this man going, right, we are absolutely fucked in the desert. This is the next bit of the treasure map or something else, what I'm doing. And there's only soft sand here, and I can't get the cork out. So I'm going to have to bludgeon this boy.
I have to bludgeon this poor
I
boy
have
to
to
death.
murder this child in cold blood.
And he's like, turn around.
Where are they going as well? They're just looking for the treasure map. Looking for some sort of treasure.
Yeah.
Doors.
Yeah, because at the end, he's like, you take the treasure for yourself. And he's like,
you're looking for the lost city of gold.
The lost city of Zinj. Is that what it's called?
Wrong continent.
They were looking for El Dorado.
Oh, damn it.
Mysterious cities of gold.
So yeah, obviously Ohm is writing this in his house. I don't know. I haven't seen many trailers. I thought, is this just going to happen in his house? Is this just going to be like a one-person thing? I was glad it wasn't that, because I think the supporting cast is really good and adds to it.
I didn't like his house.
Yeah, a bit modern, wasn't it? It was a bit
it's a bit too concrete.
Bit too concrete. Like the house in Keeper, it reminded me of a little bit. Like in the middle of nowhere, but just a bit.
What's a wood paneling? Entire building a sauna.
Entire building's a bloody. It's like a sauna in here. Yeah, so there's a couple of bits where he glimpses like the ghost of his mother at home. And I guess that convinces him, right? Ghost. I'll take your and Dad's ashes to the Bilberry Woods Hotel in rural Ireland. And I mean, what I like about this is it really establishes like his relationship with both his parents simply by the way he treats their ashes, which is good, isn't it?
Mm.
That's some real good show, not tell, isn't it? We love that.
Exemplary.
Exemplary stuff. I think everyone's kind of confused as to why he's there. There's a few people at the hotel like who recognize him.
Because he's famous.
Yeah, but they're just like,
And
why
they're
the
like,
hell are you here?
will you sign my son's book? And he's like, the fuck I will.
No.
Yeah, he's a very how can we describe him as a character?
Cantankerous.
Cantankerous is a great way of describing him. Yeah, spiky.
Curmudgeonly.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my
curmudgeonly.
god!
And look at this. This is a fella who is
I'm not going to bother adding another word because you've
two
just nailed
books
it then.
into a trilogy, and he's like, "I'm a pretty big fucking deal. I'm not going to be."
Yeah, I have many leather-bound books.
My library
That-
smells of rich mahogany.
Rich mahogany, yeah.
Whereas the only people I've met that have been authors, typically,
They're really poor
yeah, and they're like, "Oh
and
my
stressed
god,"
out.
and like you're vaguely interested in the thing I'm putting my heart and soul into. Yes, I will sign it. In fact, bring
Yeah.
your son around, and he can inherit my life after
Yeah.
I'm gone.
That's true, isn't it? Like, because how many like real big? I was gonna say how many big authors are left, but like they're either they do exist or they're problematic.
Yeah.
Just a big old sigh there. Stephen King's all right, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for now, but who knows what will happen?
Yeah, for now.
I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do.
No. Me neither.
As long as Sir David's all right, then we're fine.
He's all right. He's got to big 100. He's fine. Just gonna keep. Just
Be
gonna
so
keep going.
beloved that Lego changed their rules
Oh
for you.
yeah.
What
did
rules
see.
did they change?
Lego
was
used
like-
to be for like 6 to 99 years old, and they've changed
Yeah.
it for 100 plus. So David
Oh,
will still use it.
he's the nation's granddad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he was at the hotel? He'd
He'd figure it out.
figure it out, and
He'd
if
save the
someone goes-
goats.
he'd save the goats. He'd have told that man off, although he famously doesn't interfere. But maybe if someone has a crossbow,
Oh, it's like a
Famous.
Star Trek insurrection vibe where he can't violate the Prime Directive. He has to kind of he
yeah,
has to go along with it. Like, oh yeah, let's kill these goats.
I know in my head now. David Attenborough, of all people, is inspired by the teachings of Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah. Going around in those short shorts like what's his face does? Riker.
Yeah, he's saying right. He's always going on about him, but he would have solved it, and also would have signed that kid's book.
Mm.
Yeah.
What a lovely
But-
guy.
This fella won't. He's like, I'm offended you even asked.
Yeah. But he's
And
just
he-
he's troubled inside. He hates
but he-
himself more than he hates everyone else.
But he
Yeah.
also bollocks an old man for being weird with 2 kids.
I'm the owner actually, so I'll
Yeah,
be
but
as
to
weird
be
as possible.
fair, you know,
Yeah.
stop showing them a scary diorama.
You know,
Like,
Also, it's fairly a loaded like he's like, now this ghosty, it would take something off you that was important, something more important to little boys than your eyes or your ears. Do you know what that could be? And he's heavily implying dick, but heart, lungs, liver. No, but then
spleen.
old Omzi turns up and says, "Don't talk to strangers. Fuck off." And the kids just immediately run away.
Yeah. See you later. Terrified. But yeah, it turns out he's the owner, so he's like, "How dare you? I'll scare the kids if I would."
I can say questionable things to children in my hotel as merrily as I please.
They're under my roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So then he goes out into after checking into the hotel, weird. So we're
Meets
introduced to the
Fiona, who gives him
characters.
some advice, right? Because first he's like milling about upstairs, going, fuck's sake," and then a member of staff offers him help. Fiona goes, "Oh, you lost," and he's like, "Rude," and then she goes, "Well, with that attitude, you can stay lost."
You can stay lost, you absolute mug.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, I was being a twat. Please help me." And she goes, "Okay." And then she also directs him to where she can find the tree to put his parents' ashes.
yeah, that's right. So, because all he's got is a photo of his mum, like in front of the tree. I feel like I'd be terrible at that, finding a tree. I'd never
It's
know.
like a Riddler trophy.
It's like a bloody Riddler trophy. Oh, look at here I am enjoying a tree. Now find the exact tree. However many years later.
In Ireland, not the biggest country.
No,
Countries are big, right?
exactly. That's a
And they've got a lot of trees over there
Yeah.
as well.
If he was a conquistador in that desert, that tree would stand out. Fortunately, he's in Ireland where they got a few.
Yeah. Does anyone he finds it though? How does he find it? Does
Yeah.
someone just go
With her
He
direction.
just finds it in the next
with her
scene.
directions? Yeah.
He's like, "Oh,
Um,
okay, right."
He's
So
just like, there.
So that was Fiona who helped him. I think so far we've met like Mal, the desk clerk, Cobb, the owner, and then obviously we're about to meet Jerry as well.
Icon that he is, Jerry. Justice for Jerry.
Yeah.
Absolute justice for Jerry. My God, he is.
What a good egg.
It reminded me a bit of that Bruno Mars song. What's that Bruno Mars song?
Grenade.
Catch a grenade for you.
Yeah.
He'd jump out of a moving car for you, Jerry.
I can't believe he did that. What a fucking... No one's ever jumped out of a moving car for me.
Early doors. There's plenty of time. It could happen.
Barely even tucks and rolls.
He definitely don't tuck and roll. He
I
jumped out.
didn't feel like... Yeah, he went foot down.
He went, if I
He
go face
jumped
first.
Yeah.
I mean, a pencil jump out of his car.
By the fucking state of him, he definitely did.
Pencil jump. Oh my
The
God.
secret is to stay rigid.
The secret is to tense every muscle in your body.
Yeah.
Like,
Emma Cownley told me that's the best way to survive a jump scare. So I reckon jumping out of a car is probably going to work
it
as
is the
well.
best way. It's the best way. Tried and tested.
Fantastic.
I'll tense every muscle in my body to make my entire self hard to bounce off this injury.
Andy, it's a family show. It's not.
That's for you, an old man Cobb, to think of that. I was just being practical.
Yeah, old man, Billy
Oh
Cobb.
man, God.
Old man Cobb with the key around his neck that when he snores goes into his gob.
Where do you think he commissioned those scary figurines? I mean, obviously we know in real life who did them, but where would a man such as Old Man Cobb get something like that?
Family heirloom, or
Maybe actually a local whittler.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
It's
commission-
given the impression, isn't it?
Like a zine fair as well. Like he's probably gone to like some sort of horror thing at the local swim baths where
He's traded for it.
where the sort of the tables are all out there.
the local whittler.
There's there's going to be someone with a load of Funko Pops. Next table over, Whittler.
What happens if two whittlers end up at the same event?
Yeah, but no one's making things like what this guy's made. Terrified children.
Mm.
They were really scary.
There's so many variations on Whitland.
I've got it here. I've got it here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that is a terrified child. You know,
I really don't like it.
No,
I can't look away. That's the magic of Hokum, I guess.
I really don't like it. I can't look away. Jeff, no, not Jeff. Jerry he's got some lovely knitwear on. He's chilling in the woods, drinking some mushroom milk, tripping his balls off.
Drinking some mushroom milk, and he's got he's got like some 1,000,000% proof moonshine if he needs any downers
God,
as well.
yeah. Yeah, what does he say it is? Because obviously Ohm says it's moonshine.
It's like
and
the
he
water
goes,
of life.
the water of life, yeah. And he drinks it, and both his eyebrows disappear. Immediately gone.
He breathes on that car afterwards, so he gets all the paint off it.
What, like Aslan making the
It's
making
big
the snow-
Aslan breath. If you could have gone to those little dollies, the car people have brought to life, done an Aslan breath.
Cool, have a bloody tic tac, Aslan. Fucking hell.
Sometimes when Karen's feeling a bit cold in the house, that's one of the methods. You know, if she's got cold hands, you can rub her hands. If she's got a cold nose, you can puff one of your cheeks up, and she can put her nose against it. Or if she's feeling very cold, you can just do an Aslan breath on her, like go.
Andy, can we put the heating on? No. Aslan breath
Listen,
it is.
never going to be tight on the heating, but sometimes you need an acute solution.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, it's true. Uh, so what else did he say? Jerry, when he meets him, he's just telling them about tells them about the goats and why they're kind of like standing on the cars and why Fergal, the groundskeeper, has decided to crossbow them to death. Out of order.
Sick of them.
Yeah, and like as he has a good point. He's like, are there not like at least 10 other options before you crossbow him? Maybe 20.
Yeah, tell him off.
Tell him off.
Rub him.
Shoe him. Kick him at the arse. Again, some people might see that as mean.
Spray the hose.
Get the hose out. Grab 'em by the horns.
And if they're looking at their reflections, why not just put some mirrors out?
Put some mirrors in a field.
That's a good point, yeah. Yeah,
put some mirrors out.
Because that's a great.
Just some dangly, shiny doodads, like from the trees, so that they can be like, what?
That's a great like horror visual, isn't it? Imagine walking into the woods and just seeing a load of like mirrors, not necessarily hanging, but like
with goats
freestanding
gathered into
ones.
a circle, just staring at the mirrors.
That's scary.
Yeah.
And then we've got a perfectly good explanation for it.
Well, we know a lot of goats. We know a lot of people that write and make horror films. So like next time we see them, we can just pitch this idea and we'll just be like, have you ever thought about?
But they might go, "Oh, goats has been done in Hokum."
Yeah, but not goats with mirrors.
I was going to say
this is a nice thing for goats.
Suggest something else. Squirrels. I reckon I'll like it. Squirrels milling about.
Squirrels are the new goats. You heard it here first.
Yeah. So Ohm says goodbye to Jerry. See you later. Enjoy the woods. Enjoy.
Yeah, I'm off back to the hotel to say the name of the film.
Oh yeah. What is this? Some kind of hokum?
Yeah.
That's all a load of hokum.
Absolute hokum is what he's saying when.
I think he just says hokum.
Yeah, hokum.
He goes hokum.
Hokum, pokum.
Fiona's got the Ladybird book of stories.
Who is it? It's Albie is telling the story. Fiona's like, tell the story of when you saw the witch.
Yeah.
Oh, do I have to? We've all heard it.
And that actually was really scary because that means that this bitch can ride down in the elevator and open the fucking doors. So the only thing stopping her from coming out is the
velvet rope.
This here gate.
Yeah. And there is the rope. She wouldn't.
The velvet rope. Yeah.
Respect that.
You can never cross the velvet rope. We all know that, surely.
Yeah.
So that would keep her at bay. But yeah, so Albie tells a story about the time he saw the witch in the room, living out her twilight years in a hotel like Margaret Thatcher. Speaking of witches.
Oh my god. Yeah, lovely bellhop uniform, I like the fact that they commit to that. I thought that was like a thing you did in, like, I don't know, New York or something. I love the fact that there's someone milling about in Ireland in a little bellhop outfit.
He was expecting the kind of japes you got in New York City Home Alone. He's going to go in there and have a clown in the shower and go, "Get out of here, you little pervert."
Come along, Cedric. Yeah, and then halfway through his story, he burns him with a spoon?
It's when he's saying, "Oh, I'm actually writing myself," and he goes, "No, you're a bellhop."
Yeah, how dare you? How very dare you?
A writer must have been nice, wouldn't it? Just to basically go straight out and be a writer immediately and never have to have a regular.
Yeah. Left university, immediately published. See you later.
He's like, "Listen, I have never made any mistakes in my life, regardless of what might come to light in the short amount of time.
Regardless of what I might immediately hint to in a second when talking about my mum."
Yeah, I've never made any mistakes. And he goes, "Oh, would you read my manuscript?" And he gives him the old hot hand of Sauron, burning him with a coffee spoon.
That is horrible.
Really, like, he waited and he properly toasted that up, and then he turned it halfway through. Did you see
Yeah.
that? He just
Yeah.
like adjusted it to.
Have you ever been on the receiving end of that?
No, is it a real thing?
Not pleasant.
Used to be a joke.
Oh,
My
from a
friends used to do
tea
all the
though,
time.
from a cup
Yeah,
of
from
tea.
in a tea. Not
Oh
a
yeah,
lighter.
from a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, not from that because that'll like burn you. In fact, the same guy who used to say "turn your right down" used to walk past me in the office. He used to work with me, and he'd do it to me sometimes on the neck, and I'd be like, "Is this abuse?"
Well, there's the thing.
That's intimate.
When Lord of the Rings
Yeah,
was at
it
the
is
peak of its
intimate. I think
powers at the cinemas, Ben, that is what you do. You could play a joke on your friends. You could do the hot hand of Sauron, where you've got the hot teaspoon in your hand and you touch them with it, or the wet hand of Saruman, when you don't dry your hands after you've washed them in the toilet. Just wipe it on their face as you
Oh
walk.
no, that's horrible.
Are these names that you've made up, or are these like known?
I think it might be exclusive to.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Is this similar to a wet willy?
No, you just get a wet hand, not
Mm.
with piss, with water.
But you could do it with piss if you really wanted to.
If you knew them exceptionally well, you could, yeah. But yeah, you wash your hands, but don't dry them, and then you just walk past and just wipe it on their face as you go by.
That is horrific, disgusting. I thought I might swing for you.
Joke's on you because my other hand has a hot spoon in it.
Oh no, ruined. Yes, who does that? It's very unpleasant, isn't it? I think he is just it says here abrasive and dismissive, although I preferred cantankerous and what was the other one? Curmudgeonly.
Curmudgeonly, yeah.
Much better towards the staff. And he only seems to warm to Fiona. I feel like it's because he's had a few Swifties as well. And he's had a few whiskies. I mean, how cliche do you need to be? A writer having the old.
A writer who's a drunk.
A writer.
Andy and I
who's
are
specifically.
writers, and
Yeah.
we're both drunks.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes, Ben, I just open my desk drawer and look at the whiskey that's in there, and I shake
Yeah.
my head and close the drawer.
Lick your lips. Ooh,
Yeah,
delicious.
and also he's talking to Fiona about his book as well. And what I like about it is, whereas everyone else sort of fawns over him and is like, "Oh, you're a very famous writer," she's like, "That ending sounds shit.
That ended
I
sounds
wouldn't
absolute
read
shit.
it." And also, that book isn't out yet, and you've just told someone who works at a hotel the end.
yeah, but it was really bleak, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, his implied ending was that he clubs the boy to death.
Yeah. And she's like, that's a bit shit, isn't it?
But it still
like
doesn't
that, though.
break, so he just goes off into the desert to die.
They still don't break. He's murdered his best mate, so he goes off into the desert to die, to collapse and die.
Or maybe
The
he could have done The Mist, where after he's killed the boy, he thinks of the 50 ways he could have broken it.
After he kills the boy, the hardest, the hardest thing appears just in the sand, a pure diamond. Oh, that's probably what he's looking for.
Just a hammer to break glass.
That's much better. Yeah.
Little toffee hammer.
The sand just parts, and there's a little toffee hammer there.
Oh.
Delightful.
In case of bottle, break glass.
And he just looks back at the clubbed in head of his
The custard head of this little boy. It's like an eaten mess.
The dropped lasagna of that kid.
With his hammer. The big crucifix he's wearing is just a hammer with an extra bit at the top.
It is. You're right. Why do they
And
think
it's
of that?
so prominent.
Literally, I was looking at that necklace and I was like, you could stab that through.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
It's not thinking outside the box.
No.
Yeah, I can imagine the conquistador might have gone the other way. I could use this crucifix that you've got, and then I could tie it to the bottle and swing it really hard into your head.
Yeah, that sounds good as well.
That's asking Jesus for help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that allowed?
Yeah. The little boy could have turned around and been like, "Please, sir, this cross." You're right. Dear Lord, please help this bottle ring true against this boy's head. Yeah, so Fiona's not going to read his stupid, depressing book.
No. Not interested.
And if says like, "Oh, this could have been some great metafiction," now he goes, "Oh, when they make a film for it, it could give you a happy ending." Imagine if we look into this and there's a novel of this that has a real bummer ending.
Potential. It has potential. Okay, so obviously we talk about the honeymoon suite. It's locked off, supposedly haunted by a witch. Cobb is trapped inside. He's got the only key to the honeymoon suite around his neck at all times. No one can ever go up in there because the witch is bad for business. Is that the reason? Is that kind of the reason?
I love how they don't say like, why is she up there? Like,
Yeah.
how does he know her? Why do these bars in particular stop her? Like, are they iron? That might make
Mm,
sense if
Yeah.
they were iron. They
yeah.
don't
Have you
look
thought about
iron.
have you thought about sending someone up to get rid of her instead of just
Yeah.
writing
Yeah,
off the most expensive room in your
the
hotel?
Disneyland
But
cleansing
then
lady. Get her up
But
there.
then, yeah, yeah, my exorcist friend. But I don't think that that works for because if she's like she's not
She's
just a
busy with
witch,
Mickey,
is
isn't she?
she? She's like a cryptid or something. So she's not like a demon or a spirit.
Yeah.
She's a different type of thing.
Yeah.
But
She
then,
might have a
like,
referral service though.
did she live in the basement or did she live in the honeymoon suite or can she do both because they're connected?
Yeah. I wasn't sure
She
about
does
that.
both, right?
It's a
Like,
weird one. I kind of thought she lived in the basement, but because the honeymoon suite was connected by the dumbwaiter thing,
yeah,
that
and that's
like,
why he sealed it all up,
yeah,
You
maybe
just
like
so
race in
she
and pour a
can't
load
get
of
out
cement
from
down
there.
there.
just
Keep
pour a
her.
load of cement down it. Yeah, I was getting the fact that yeah, maybe like she was in the honeymoon suite, but she was like, this basement's more my vibe. There's a lot
It really
more
it
room.
was. It was
Yeah,
scary.
I've
It
knocked this through and I've got all my stuff down here.
I've got all my bits down here. I've knocked this through.
it's open plan.
Yeah, she's got a real den.
Yeah, and I guess just like the fact that the dumbwaiter's there, like she can access the honeymoon suite if need be. She can hear people when they're up there, so like potentially new victims, etc.
Mm.
Um, yeah. So that's it. She's some sort of cryptid thing. Ohm returns to his room after a while. Fiona's like got a bad feeling about this. Got a little bit of intuition about Ohm. Something ain't quite right. I didn't think we'd spent a little bit of time with him, but I just kind of thought that's the way he was. I didn't think maybe he was gonna attempt this, but he does. He hangs himself, and then Fiona and Albie forced their way into the room, well, let themselves into the room, and manage to save him. Albie grabs the legs. Fiona gets the old cutty knife.
Got a little hacksaw out of a Christmas cracker.
Made out of plastic. It's not fucking it. It's not
What's
working.
crazy though is that this is like the first of many opportunities that he has to just like not be there. Like
Yeah.
he's not there, and then when he comes back to get his stuff, it's the end of the season, and they're like, "Okay, bye," and you're like, just
Yeah.
leave." I even had that written down in my notes.
Isn't
Like,
there
just
something
leave.
so scary about like not just I guess hotels mainly, like end of the season thing. And that's very The Shining, I know. And I do get it at this point when he does come back and it is the end of the season, it is The Shining essentially.
Yeah.
In vibe as well as like as well as the unknown nature of a room you should not enter. You know, there's that happening as
I
well.
think it's that whole like back rooms kind of a vibe where it's a space that's supposed to be densely populated with lots of
Yeah.
activity, with lots of people around. And when there's like the signs of people, but no one's there,
Yeah.
like stations that are empty and like shopping malls that are empty, it just
Mm.
sits really weird. Like
Mhm.
there must be some psychological thing about it, like empty hotels.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Yeah, definitely. Because it's just the vibe completely changes. Like from him arriving originally, it's like, oh, he's arriving at a hotel. How lovely. He's gonna have a lovely stay. Arriving when it's closing, it's yeah, it's completely different. And especially arriving with this cloud hanging over him of done a suicide attempt today.
Yeah, and then he gets a bit of bad news, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Bad news. So Fiona obviously was the one was essentially the one who saved him. Ohm kind of wants to say thank you, or just at least talk to her. It's a weird one, isn't it? Because it's almost like it's such a strange situation. Do you say thank you? Do you say sorry? Do you know what I mean? Like it's one of those where you're a
It
bit
could
like,
be both, but we're never fully led to believe. Like obviously this was in him already, right? Because obviously he has an immense amount of guilt. We did in the conversation with Fiona earlier
mm,
talk about his parents and that his mum was dead because she got a face shot off by someone who was too young to prosecute for what they'd done,
Yeah.
murdered, and it turned his dad into an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
More of that to come shortly afterwards. But it's never expressly clear if that was always what he'd planned to do. I guess he had a rope with him.
I think it was because he completed his unfinished business, right? He brought his parents back to the thing and he scattered them, and then I guess he was like, right, well, I finished my
it now.
book, I scattered my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, so off I go, I guess. Yeah, because I wondered if there was any role in that all those mushrooms had potentially done as well.
But he'd
Yeah.
also been drinking as well.
Yeah. Maybe just maybe fast tracked him to that decision. Who knows?
But either way, he's that's the thing that's happened, and he was hoping to speak to Fiona, but she's been missing ever since.
Yeah, she's been missing
For
since
weeks.
Yeah, and since Halloween night as well. There was a Halloween party in the hotel, and she's disappeared. And essentially, Jerry is the prime suspect for both her disappearance and apparently the murder of his wife. This information has come to light as well since then. And again,
They've greengrassed him, haven't they, Ben?
they've absolutely greengrassed him.
There's a crime has occurred in this rural setting.
What's also annoying is that like
it's this bearded man.
It's all very incestuous, isn't it? Because like the police are good friends with whoever works at the hotel and like all that relations of.
Yeah, they're his cousins.
His cousins, yeah, exactly. So like already I was getting a little bit of a bad vibe. I was being a bit like, oh right, okay. I get it. Ohm goes and confronts Jerry. No, he doesn't go to confront him, does he? Does he just stumble across?
He goes to see him because at first he meets the gamekeeper. He goes, "Have they asked whether you have yet?" And he goes, "Yeah, the police are my family actually, because I love the police."
And he says, "Why don't you get yourself back off to America?
You still bloody match your passport photo.
Oh yeah, he does say that, doesn't he? A big old threat.
It's like, mate, I'm not going to stay here 10 years till I'm aged out.
What could you possibly mean? What
if I just renewed?
Change me facial hair, shave me hair. What do you mean by that?
You're going to draw glasses on me while I'm so I can't go through passport control. Take your glasses off. The machine can't read it. They're drawn on.
I've got skill.
I've got skill. I've got a plane to catch. If you're turned up with your face battered with two massive black eyes, no one's going to go, I don't think this is you.
Hang on. It says here your name's
the man in this picture would never have black eyes.
Yeah. And again, I think this is a bit of a red herring going on now, and we're supposed to think, oh, something's dodgy about Fergal. He's wait, was it Fergal? Is that the guy?
Yeah, it is Fergal. I think
Fergal. Yeah, something's dodgy about him. You know, he's all violence comes ever so easy to you, does it? All violence is the answer. Well. But Ohm goes and confronts Jerry, who claims to have seen Fiona's ghost in the hotel, directing him to
and
the
what's she doing,
suite.
Ben?
So so he'd gone to the hotel in the middle of the night with a little head torch on,
walking in his sleep
to raid
to the river so deep.
He'd gone there because he's absolutely gasping for a new load of ibuprofen. So he's like, I can't be asked to go to Boots. I'm going straight to the hotel where they've got.
I've had too much moonshine. I've got to get some Rennies.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Heartburn.
I couldn't possibly sleep. But while he was there, he saw the ghost of Fiona. Again, this is sad, isn't it? Because if we're meant to believe him at this point, we're like, right, so she's dead, is she? That's not very nice. So he sees Fiona's ghost pointing to the bell from the honeymoon suite while it's ringing, and he does a great recreation of it, doesn't he? Like
she was doing this.
She was doing this.
The Blockbusters dance.
Yeah. I like that. There are such great bits with the bell. Like, I know we'll get to it, but I think that's so good. You know, when it reminds me of Silence of the Lambs in a way. You know, when there's always a moment where you're like a second later and this person's gonna be discovered, or a second later and this person's gonna be found. Like, there's just all that stuff. I love that.
Really great tension in this film, like really good prolonged tension.
Yeah, and when things happen and when things go wrong, you're like, "Oh my God, no!" It's really good at doing it. But yeah, so Jerry basically says that Ohm is obviously like, "What a load of nonsense."
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch, I'm in. What's that? A new mission for old Ohm and Jerry.
Yeah.
Ohm and
Breaking into the honeymoon
Ohm
suite
and
because
Jerry.
he's got the key, hasn't he? He's like, bring.
I like that he's already got the key because I feel like that would have
Yeah,
been an extra mission they would have had to go on.
that would have been a fetch quest.
That would have been a fetch
Yeah.
quest where they start it. Ohm and Jerry.
But Ohm and Jerry, they've got the key.
Owen and Jerry,
So Ohm and
the
Jerry get
diabolical duo on their fetch quest to steal the old man's key.
Still the old man's key to get into the old honeymoon suite to see if someone's done a murder on old Fiona. Um, so Ohm agrees, and they go into the hotel like after dark. They were waiting in the woods for the last car to go by, weren't they? I feel like I'd have misjudged that.
yeah.
Uh,
I mean, they do misjudge it because what happens
Yeah.
is they get in and then Jerry gets immediately choked out.
yeah,
He does. Yeah.
he gets immediately put in a sleeper hold. Um,
Yeah.
I like how Ohm just doesn't interfere at this
Yeah,
point.
but also it's like Fergal can't even see him.
Yeah, he could have been
And that's
like,
why I thought he was a ghost. And the only reason that the other guy could see him was because he was on mushrooms. And I was like, oh my God, he died all along. He didn't.
oh yeah,
He
that would have
just
been good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I thought it could
he was
be
just
that for a
standing in
second.
plain sight and just
He could
didn't
have been
get
like Sam Fisher in Splinter Cell, just on the roof, just like drop down.
Yeah. But he doesn't do that. He's a very stealth game mechanic because what Fergal does is immediately chokes Jerry out, phones the police, and says, "Look, I'm bringing Jerry in. I've choked him unconscious. I'm on the way right now." And then he basically goes, "What
You're
was
not
that
supposed to
noise?"
do that. We told you you're not supposed to do that, Fergal. Well, I've choked him, all right? You deserved it.
Listen, I've choked him.
I've
Just
already cable tied his hands
Oh,
together.
yeah.
yeah.
I had
Yeah,
them ready to
I'm going
go.
to deliver him to the police station now. An
Yeah, so
accomplice? Unlikely. I'm just going to shout into the darkness and
anyone else?
trust. Anyone else that needs captured?
No.
I'm going to assume no. Right,
Yeah,
let's
they-
go. And he's off, leaving Ohm the chance to get up there.
Leaving
And he
Ohm alone.
Ohm alone.
Alone.
Ohm alone. This is my hotel. Well, it's not, but
I have to
defend it. From what? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. And then he makes a plan and sets a load of traps. No, he doesn't.
Straight up to the honeymoon suite.
Straight
And
up
he
to
does
the. So yeah,
sometimes what I do after a long journey, we think, I'm just going to have a lie down on this bed for a minute. Falls asleep, doesn't he?
oh yeah, it's wrong, isn't it?
Oh.
So yeah, so he sneaks into the honeymoon suite, and then it all kicks off. Basically, he's having supernatural visions of his mother, memories of it was him who shot her dead by accident with his father's gun as a child. I was playing with this gun. I was just playing with this loaded gun. See what happened. Accidentally shot my mum from across the room.
As she was coming in, big bag full of oranges.
Oh yeah, what's she gonna do with that?
Drops like Batman's mum's pearls in slow motion all over the.
Yeah.
Guys,
You've
what
got
a
to be
visual.
carrying something impactful if you're going to be shot in a traumatic way.
Yeah.
Like a bag of marbles.
Oh, I've lost my mum.
Oh,
No.
that'd cause real chaos as
Son,
well,
I'm
wouldn't
back.
it?
I'm back from the supermarket with orange kiwis and eggs.
Mm. There's also obviously the donkey, which is like I guess some sort of like misremembered, weird, like TV show host thing because that's too damn terrifying to have actually been on
We
TV.
just see him once,
Yeah.
and a bit later. Might as well talk about him now. We see him
Yeah.
a bit later on the telly where he fully confronts what happened with his mum.
Yeah.
He's written a letter in, like it's like Jim will fix it, but then
Yeah,
probably
dear Mr. Donkey, I accidentally shot my mum's face off.
Yeah.
yeah, and he's
And
like,
he had no sympathy to give. He was like, well,
Yeah, had zero
you're done. You
sympathy.
fucked up, didn't you?
yeah,
play with the
there are
gun.
two things that we don't mess with. What are they? Fire, guns.
Mm,
I'd say probably drugs as well, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
probably
any
a
I
big-
guess they're not.
man with a
I guess
fan.
drugs aren't as so dangerous to play with if you're just throwing some cocaine about.
Yeah, but
Playing
not
it
into
as
the air.
children do. Yeah.
Not in front of someone who's paid for it. What the fuck you doing? Ah!
Yeah, and those people also really highly strung classically.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, the TV host is a real, obviously NRA apologist. Has got nothing to say to the dad about having a gun outside of a locked cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't care. He's like, well, the dad, he was doing right. You
You
know, he's
shouldn't have
protecting
been
his
playing
family.
with it, should you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a victim blame.
Mm.
Yeah.
In terms of like the layout of this honeymoon suite as well, what have we got? They've got like a bath full of old Minging water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's not pleasant.
it
As
was
soon as I
thick.
Drain that for
yeah.
a key.
It was viscous.
Drain that for a key is definitely a Resident Evil bathtub. Drain it for a key. When I first saw that, I thought, oh, I hope he didn't end up in there. And then I thought, how would he? But he still did.
Yeah.
Good
Just
work.
tumbles into a cauldron, doesn't he? A bit later on.
Yeah. And obviously we've got the four-poster bed thing, which is I think is a good visual.
Yeah, I liked that.
Yeah.
Very effective. Her running around the outside. What?
Yeah, that was unpleasant, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's a dumbwaiter, which I liked how they did this. So obviously they
Yeah.
didn't just get him to discover it. It was kind of like essentially when Mal turns up.
Mal wakes him up and goes, "You can't be in here."
You can't be in here. What are you doing in here? Having 40 winks? How dare you? He's obviously. I think initially we know something's up because I think he is quite a good liar, old Mal. But I think he's like extra
I was
stressed.
taken in so many times by
He is a
that
good
man.
liar, yeah. But then again,
Yeah.
I think if you're capable of doing what he did, like there's something unchecked in him, isn't there?
Yeah.
So basically, Mal says, "Let's go, let's get out of here," and
Don't look behind that curtain.
Ohm is like,
When
"Oh,
you look behind
Yeah.
that curtain,
But whatever you
don't press
do,
that
don't
button.
press that
don't
button.
press that button." And the way he grabs him when he goes to like press it the first time is, "No, you don't fucking." Oh yeah, hit a nerve, have I?
I'll be pressing this
And
the
then,
second you let go of my hand.
yeah, he
What, you should have
presses
said,
it.
careful, that's
He really did as well. He
if
just
you
went
just go
right
careful, that's
back.
wired really
Yeah.
badly. You could be electrocuted.
And the second he does it, Mal just goes, "All right, fuck you then."
He goes, if you don't leave exactly right now, I will
Yeah.
have to turn the
What
police.
does he say? Does he just go, I'm locking you in here then? He didn't say anything like,
Well, at first he said it's lucky you didn't get locked in here because that would have been very dangerous. And then he like goes, if you don't leave this second, you're gonna be. And then he turns around and he sees Fiona's body, and Mel's like, oh, fuck it, locking you in. Then he just like scarpers.
does he lock him in
Yeah.
before the reveal of the body?
As it happens,
As it
basically.
happens, pretty
Like
much.
basically, as soon
It's a
as he
1-2.
realizes
It's a 1-2.
there is no way he's going to avoid seeing this body.
Yeah, so poor Fiona's body is sat in the dumbwaiter, dressed as a rabbit.
Or a donkey.
And we are sure it's a. Yeah.
well, dressed in an animal costume with
Maybe we could blend them like Ronky.
Wrong key.
yeah, wrong key.
Dab it.
Dab it. Yeah, I like it. And then it's horrible, isn't it? Because not only has she
Oh yeah.
ended up in the dumbwaiter, locked in a dumbwaiter and died, but there's also a tape recorder.
Yeah, she's
then-
recorded some
His
files.
dictaphone. Yeah.
His dictaphone that yeah. And then obviously as he listens to the tape recorder, he finds out Fiona was pregnant with Mal's baby. And then we see like a little bit of a flashback and it shows Mal giving her a drink on Halloween night. There's a Halloween party at the hotel.
A cup of tea as well.
Was it a
Why
cup
are
of
you gonna
tea?
do her like that? It was a cup of bloody tea.
God, this tea's great. It's making me feel absolutely out of order.
Not even our teas are safe, you know. Cocktails, I expect you to spike that. Tea,
There is a
how dare
huge
you?
there is a huge spiking culture in this rural village.
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah,
Like 20% of the people we've met are happy to spike someone.
Yeah.
No, do you know what? Constant vigilance. Any drink from a man, you're like, oh wow, thanks, chuck it. I mean, as soon as his back's turned, get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Absolutely.
Get rid of it. Yeah. Don't drink that.
Napkin on the drink at all times.
Yeah.
Get those special covers.
Bloody shit houses, aren't they? But I'd be worried, like especially if I was Albie, putting a little bit of mushrooms in this guy's drink.
everyone is spiking each
I'd be
other at this
worried that he
hotel.
was like allergic to mushrooms or something, and he'd end up dead. I don't know. Well, he tries to kill himself anyway. Um, so there's obviously a bit where
in many ways I'm off the hook.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. Obviously, it's because Mao is married and Cobb is his father-in-law. I don't know. Do you get like organized crime vibes a little bit? Something going on? Like they got
I
the
think they're
police are
just
brought in.
Irish, so they're all just
Right.
related, and it's a small
Just a
town. Do you know
family
what I mean?
business, yeah.
The reason I was
It
saying that
do
was
be like
because
that.
police are like bought and paid for, and they're like, well, they're family. Do you know what I mean? It felt a little bit like, yeah. So Mao obviously is scared, doesn't want to cross Cobb in any way. I don't know if I fully believe this though. Would you believe that Fiona and Mao? Were you believing this?
I was taken in by Mal.
Mm.
I mean, I
Isn't that?
wouldn't sleep with him, but I'd think that he's an all right guy.
I mean,
The
if you're in a rural
only
community,
reason
it might be the best option.
It might be the only
that's
thing
what I was
around.
thinking. So the only in my head I was thinking they must have spent so many nights just them two.
Yeah, but wait. If there's always guests coming through, sleep with
Yeah.
one of them because then they leave.
Then they're gone.
So it's
Hopefully.
not like there's never anyone else around. You're always getting
Yeah.
people coming through,
But then
aren't
again,
you?
what kind of people are staying there?
Honeymooners, married.
Honeymooners,
Yeah, but
married.
that doesn't mean anything,
Honeymooners
does
been out of
it?
commission since the witch moved in.
Yeah, that's true.
Since the witch moved
I
in,
just thought
since she
no
took up a
honeymoon.
residence in the penthouse.
Yeah.
She's up there doing cocaine off the surfaces, partying with
Stricker.
the
It's
ghosts.
chalk,
Right
damn
over the
it.
goats.
She's recording an album.
That's why she's got a dictaphone. New story idea. Me scaring little kids. Commission note to self, commission more horrible dollies.
Commission more horrible
From the
dollies.
Whistler.
Get the local whittler down here, Janet.
Janet, new note for you. Can I have a boy that looks absolutely terrified with his hand out, please?
Yeah, scared that he's lost something only a boy could lose.
Hello, is that Siobhan? Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice regional name. Yeah. So essentially, what he did was drug Fiona, wheel her up to the honeymoon suite, where obviously nobody ever goes because
There's a witch in there.
there's a witch in there. Puts her in the dumbwaiter and just
Oh.
sends the dumbwaiter down, like to her doom, essentially. Like
Yeah, because there's no button. He's disconnected the button to come back up, and it's all sealed up down there. So
Yeah.
she's just, oh my God, like that
It's
would be
like
awful.
it's horrible, but it's
Pitch
also
black.
yeah. Obviously, it's horrific, but it's also like so cowardly as well, isn't it? Just like, well,
Yeah.
she's down there and she can die in the most horrific, drawn out,
Yeah.
like painful way. No,
Like if you're gonna kill her, just fucking kill her. Do you know what I mean?
mm,
Yeah. If you're gonna poison her tea more.
mm, yeah.
Mm.
So he locked her in the suite to prevent his family finding out. Then we cut back to Jerry awakening in Fergal's van, and he's very resourceful. He gets out of those cable ties ever so quick.
Yeah, he's got a little knife on him,
Well,
hasn't he?
he's got a little cutty knife as well.
He's got a boot knife.
Oh, a boot knife. That's hardcore. That is.
Yeah.
I say no, not to mess with him. Oh yeah, we didn't even say that he says he didn't kill his wife. He says
No, he did. He did.
Sorry, he did kill his wife, but to end her suffering because
It
she
was
was
euthanasia.
euthanasia
Good way.
style, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a
Not
good
Silent
way.
Hill horrible style.
No, put a pillow over her face. Her legs were kicking, but I reckon that's unrelated.
That's just a reflex like a wasp.
Yeah. And he jumps out of a moving car, van, straight onto the. I always think with stuff like that, right, it's country roads.
You'd roll, wouldn't you?
You'd roll.
You'd roll.
Wait for him to slow down a bit, because he will in a minute.
On the
There'll
corner, yeah.
There'll be a little corner, or especially when it's pitch black, unless he knows these roads at the back of his hand, and he can do a straight 50, 55 around the old place. Come on, Colin McRae.
Belts out the back, rigid as the day.
Yeah, but he jumps out face first. Face is the softest bit. Land on that.
right into the stingers.
Yeah, this is good though. I was glad that he didn't just get written out of the film now because I thought
Yeah.
Jerry's he's one of the good guys.
Yeah, he had a lot to give.
Mm.
He's gonna Scatman Carruthers his way right back to the hotel.
Oh no! Don't gets a plane, gets someone to bring him all the way up in the.
It's me, Scatman Carruthers. I was just gonna sit here all winter and look at my one pornographic image that's sellotaped next to my bed. But then, what's that? Danny needs my help. Better
I'm on
at
my way,
great
don't worry.
expense. Turn back up.
Immediately axed to death.
Oh,
For fuck's sake!
that was so silly. Because what a great character.
He's got the shin in as well. You should have known.
Oh, don't
Oh,
worry, my
thick
psychic
carrot.
powers will protect me.
There's someone around this corner. Hopefully, it's Danny. Ah, fuck! This is mental dad. So yeah, around about this time, Ohm is like right in the midst of a big old haunting.
You massive K-hole.
An active
He's in a
haunt.
massive K-hole. He's deep in a K-hole with no way out.
It's a bit escape roomy at first, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah.
right, I will go down, and he finds like a Resident Evil file. He finds the fire escape.
Yeah, that's
Like
good.
a map.
A little map with the fire escapes, and he goes down the dumbway. This is all horrible. Again, all horrible
Yeah,
stuff.
but he sets up a system, doesn't he, with the little
Yeah.
clock that ding, ding, and he moves it over and he checks if it will hit the bell and work, and it does.
It is like a game. Like
That little character had such a sinister little face. He looked like such a little shitbag, didn't he? Like he was like, oh, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that's
Like
right.
at one point he was like, oh, is it 5 minutes or is it not? Oh.
Oh,
Like,
not this
I
time.
wouldn't have trusted him.
Oh.
I thought something bad was going to happen with that as well. So yeah, he goes down in the dumbwaiter, descends into the basement essentially, but that is where the witch is.
Thankfully, the witch has left her one weakness, a bit of chalk there as well.
Yeah. I mean, he riled her up though, didn't he, by going down there? She might not have come up, right?
No.
Yeah, like The Descent. This is a home invasion film.
How dare you enter my realm?
She's Ian McKellen. Is that what they say?
A witch arrives precisely when she means to.
She sure does.
It
she
doesn't
get
matter
back
if you've
up
got
as
a
well?
little boy dinging your bell. She's going to turn up.
We are the future Omers, not them. That's what she said.
Oh my god, that's good. So he goes straight back up. He's like, "Fuck this, all the best."
All the best falls into a cauldron. Like there's
Yeah.
carrots coming past him and
God,
everything.
yeah. Wait, how does he end up in that cauldron? How does that happen?
Oh, that was
Trips
awful.
over. Just stacks it into the cauldron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he goes back up and then he looks down and she's like,
Oh yeah, no, that was good. That was scary.
oh. And then
was-
she's just running around, running like
Mm.
to be honest, that scene, I didn't watch much of it, but also
Yeah,
from what I inferred from it, as you know, a practitioner, I've got a lot to look forward to in the aftermath. I can live in a hotel suite. I can menace people, like
yeah.
running around, like ugh, like pissing about. I just have to hope they don't have any chalk on them, and I'll have
Yeah.
a grand old time.
Someone's
It's
been
actually
to an
like
IKEA and they've got like those
I
balls.
looked at her and I saw my future, and I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad at it. I was like, all right,
Yeah, it's all right.
I could
Making
go
men
for a bit of that.
terrified. It's honest work. So he gets in bed. That's what I do. I get in bed under the covers straight away.
Yeah, she gives him the right run around though, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's testing the fences like a velociraptor. He's
Oh
drawn
my
that
God, she
circle.
was. He drew the circle around there, and she's like, oh.
Because he did the circle around the bed as well. I was a bit like, oh no, that's a bit dangerous.
That's a lot. How are you going to get behind the headboard?
I get scared.
Oh God, that's Fergal behind
There's
you.
a man behind you.
It's because I can't see behind myself to put this clever little background. And now I'm like,
Who's there? Oh my God.
Yeah, so
that-
she's going round and looking there. Would you be tempted over the course of the night, like if you need the toilet, you draw little hopscotch squares so you can get through
you
a
just
week
elongate one bit of it.
until she's trapped in the corner?
I would absolutely
Like a mime.
I would absolutely, no questions asked, just piss myself. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was
mm,
good.
absolutely.
Yeah.
How what happens? Oh yeah, he falls asleep. I thought,
Yeah, you
how could you
wouldn't.
do that? Second of all, I guess he's exhausted, maybe. Like
Wakes
he's
up,
had
the dawn chorus is on. He's like, what a
yeah, lovely, beautiful. What a great night's sleep. And I kept thinking, oh, it's morning. It's not gonna be scary now. But but there's like no natural. There's like a tiny sliver of natural light in that.
There was so much dark, negative space in this film. And as a
Yeah,
horror fan, you're trained to always be looking. But when
yeah,
there's so much of it, it like wears you down
yeah.
psychologically.
You're right. It does, and that's exactly what this film is good at doing, I guess.
It
Um,
really does.
mm, um,
But bright and early in the morning, Mal has rocked up.
Mal arrives at the hotel to essentially dispose of Ohm. It's almost like he's gone, well, if the witch ain't got him, then I'll have to do him in, you know. Because I think it's like pretty, it's assumptuous. He's making assumptions there that Ohm wouldn't have like somehow got out, you know.
Yeah.
A desperate man, make
I
holes
think
in
he's
things.
planned a lot of this, right? Because,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, he's planned much.
But when Ohm gets there, he's surprised to find Jerry, who's a little bit battered, a little bit injured. His health's on 5.
I'm gonna say his health is like right down at the bottom. It's blinking red.
Yeah,
Deep red, half a heart.
deep red.
The screen is red.
Oh
He's not
no,
moving quite so quickly anymore.
he's got the limp.
Yeah.
He's got the limp. Slows you down. Uh, and then basically Jerry's just like, what does Jerry? Jerry pretty much just tells him what happened. Like, I came here to do this. Fergal got me, but I
He
managed to
showed
get
me
back
out. I
here.
jumped out.
He chirped me out. I jumped out. All right, Jerry, get to the point. Um, and he's like, I need to go up there, essentially. Oh, wait. So Mal basically says, I came here, I found Ohm drunk, bloody drunk,
Yeah.
drunk and asleep, and I drove him to the airport, drove him or to town so he could go and get
Stuck him in a taxi.
stuck in a taxi. I love it when they say things like, nah, he just left his car here, never to come back to it ever again.
But do you know what? I believed him.
Yeah.
Like I said to you
Oh
at the
wait, because
beginning, I believed him. He was so
yeah,
believable. I was like, well, that seems reasonable.
I guess
And I was like, no.
it's Ireland, so I guess was it a rental car? Did he ever say?
I don't know.
Did he never have a car?
He's not getting his deposit, is he?
He's not getting his deposit back. Yeah.
Avis is not going to give that back.
Yeah.
He's
What I
lost
like
his
though,
Avis points now.
Do you think Europcar are going to stand for this kind of nonsense?
what I like is that Jerry is so determined, and you just can't get rid of him. You know, even if you've done a murder and you're trying to cover your tracks, and Ohm starts ringing the sweet bell, which obviously would have, which is exactly the reason why Jerry wants to go out there in the first place,
Yeah.
because of that bloody bell getting rung. The fact that he does that, and this whole thing with Jerry going to the car and then coming back. Well, no, he came back to get the keys originally, didn't he? And you're
He
just like,
So
forgot
much
the
tension.
keys. Yeah.
Ohm trying to get his attention, like with the bell, and you're just like,
And
it's
he
just
was
so
just like, oh,
tense.
it's over. And then he was like, oh, he's coming back. And he breaks the thing on the bell pull, doesn't he? It
Oh
snaps
God,
off. And
yeah.
he's like,
And then
shit.
smashes the
So he has to
wall.
punch through the wall. He's breaking through the goddamn wall.
It's coming through the goddamn wall again.
Well,
Quick.
that's what he did. That's what he did.
He rings.
Fun
He rings
little.
the bell,
Oh no, I remember
and
what it is now. I was like, what is that from? But now I've got it.
It's from that.
I remember.
Yeah.
Jerry is straight up there. The dynamic duo is reunited. Thankfully, he's like, right, I'm going to hatchet this door down.
Yeah, he's on it. He's like, I found this door. Like I'm gonna smash it up. Like
Yeah.
He's
It
a guy
will
you want
take
in your corner,
all
isn't
of
he?
my
'Cause
concentration to axe this door, though.
Mm.
Om, so you just, you just watch my back and make sure no one shoots me in the back of the head.
Mm.
oh,
Um, so unfortunately for
We do
Jerry,
lose him.
we do lose him. He comes in with a crossbow, and shoots Jerry dead with a crossbow.
Carruthers.
He starts a fire underneath the desk as well at one point, we see. 'Cause
Yeah,
he
he
does the
puts a blanket
classic
over a heater, doesn't he?
That
put a
says
blanket
"Do
over it.
not cover, do not cover in blankets."
Do not cover
The
in blankets.
instructions were explicit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starts a
So
fire.
even if he gets away with a murder, he's not getting an insurance payout. He goes, uh, this has
It
clearly been covered
clearly
in
says,
blankets.
yeah.
Luckily for Ohm, though, the old crossbow's got a 15-second reload time.
Yeah. Mal hasn't got the forearm strength.
No.
Mal's got them sausage fingers.
Yeah. Mal hasn't got the grip strength. He's not. Well, is he getting down the local climbing wall to work on that? Absolutely not. If we'd seen an earlier scene where Mal has always got those grippers,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
he's working on that grip strength. But he
So
isn't.
he flees into the dumbwaiter again. It's like what? It's like the best of, what am I thinking of? The worst
He's
two.
between the devil and the deep blue sea
He's
here.
between the devil and the deep blue seas. Like, I'll take the witch over
Yeah, I'll
getting
take that.
getting
Yeah,
crossbow.
and
The
he's
devil
taking the keys down there with him as well.
I got the keys.
He's
See
put
you
the keys to
later.
the kingdom on little hooks. They can be a distraction. And he's going around putting himself in circles wherever he goes.
Mm,
I think that got taken off him after she got him, though, didn't it?
mm,
Because she has all the trinkets, doesn't she?
Mhm.
right.
And the key was his most precious trinket in that moment.
Oh, I see. There's a
So
bit
after
where
she gets him, then she puts it hanging up.
Ohm is just like in his little chalk circle as
And
the
he's
witch
crying.
goes by, and he's like, just
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah,
that's pretty nuts.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
but
bit where she gets him, though, that's the bit where I
hell
screamed.
yeah, it was
Because
great.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, yeah.
I was taken in by him. I was like, he's gonna make it. I thought he had made it. No.
Or was it supposed to be all the other spirits of people that she'd claimed as well? Is that who they were? Like
I don't
everybody else?
know. Yeah,
Just a load
maybe.
of her
Just
evil
generic
mates.
hell.
Just generic hell in there. I wonder what's in there
Yeah.
really. Seems like a laugh. So yeah, so
She is
Mal.
scary, but she does have the outfit of like a Smurf. She's got like a Smurfette kind of dress on.
Really? She got like a
A
little.
white hat.
Oh right, okay. So yeah, Mal comes down into the basement after Ohm gets confronted by the witch, who changes hands and essentially drags him to the underworld. And that is when, yeah, the door opens. We see all the other glowy-eyed freaks
Yeah.
dragging him into
Bloody
there.
hell.
Are you gonna bloody? I always think this, but you know when you're watching a film and you go, "What are you gonna say to the police? What's the first thing they're gonna say?" Where do I start? Oh, Fergal, not Fergal. Mal has been dragged into the underworld by a witch that was haunting the honeymoon suite and her pals.
Here's my question though, right? Why didn't Fiona get taken? Because she encounters the witch down there,
Mm,
but she doesn't disappear, so she doesn't get taken. She clearly dies of malnutrition or whatever, like
yeah.
in the thing. But when he goes down there, he sees that someone's been drawing like a door with runes and stuff. So I wondered if she was using the chalk down there
Yeah.
to do stuff that protected her because she didn't get taken.
I'm guessing this is one of their early conversations when she says, like, well, I know if I encounter a ghost, this is how
Yeah,
I. And she's got like the.
she's got that book, so she
She's got like the
knows
Lady
things.
Bird Book of Folklore, and she knows all of the protections for it. So maybe she's survived with that, or
Yeah.
maybe the witch just because the chains and everything they've got on. Maybe it is about you having this baggage, or you have something that
Mm.
would drag you down to the end where maybe Fiona's just sound.
Yeah.
Or
Girls.
maybe it's because she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Women supporting women and all.
Yeah.
I won't get you. It's all right. Don't worry about
Yeah, she's a
Oh.
girl's girl.
it. Yeah. Okay. So what happens next?
He
Oh,
saws.
yeah, that's right.
He's got the Christmas cracker saw from Fiona. It's still on him.
Oh, he makes peace with his mum's ghost as well, doesn't
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
he? Yeah.
In like quite a nice and direct way. It's not like, you see the ghost, you say something to it and it does like a little look at you and disappears. The ghost goes, "Yeah, I know it was an accident."
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
is
it
so
didn't
good.
13 Ghosts, Dead Mum, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's
Just
like, oh.
shrug. Yeah, she
Actually,
does
no,
say
she does say shit, actually, that ghost.
she turns up and goes, "Yeah, I get it. You shot my face off when you were a kid on accident, so it's all is
Yeah.
forgiven.
All is
Thanks for
forgiven.
dropping my ashes off, though."
Yeah,
that
she was
nice
like,
of
but
her.
also you can't stay here
You
Mm.
can't stay here. Get yourself
because that
out
Hotel
of the
bitch
is
circle.
might be back.
Yeah, hotel is very on fire as well.
Does she come? Does she come back? Or once she's through that door, she's busy.
Yeah, I don't think she comes back.
Yeah,
Maybe
she's
she's
that the kidnap ability needs to cool down for a little bit before she can use it
yeah.
again.
Yeah, so essentially manages
Gets the
he,
key.
he remembers the moment when Jerry told him that taking the drugs, the mushrooms, allowed him to see the supernatural. Because Jerry gave him
Mm.
some mushrooms as well, right? Is that what we're saying?
I know he had some booze off him. I don't know if he had any mushrooms.
Yeah, I think it's implied that the mushrooms he took were the spiked ones.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was bloody ages ago. Oh, like it opened his third eye and that was it. It was
Yeah,
over.
once you've had them once, that's a permanent buff.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Because then he can see the marks of the chains on his hands, knows
Yeah,
and knows
but
they're
like
real.
part of me wonders, like, would it have been better if we just like didn't know?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
suppose it is still a bit open to interpretation, isn't it? It's a bit like, for me, I was
Mm.
like, well, he had the mushrooms ages ago, so no.
Yeah. I think it could still be exactly that, right? There's other things that could explain those things. But yeah, basically he goes to escape from the
Mm.
fire, collapses, but is rescued by Fergal.
Yeah.
Good old
Rescued by
Fergal.
Fergal. Good old Fergs. Well
He's
done,
about to,
mate.
fella jumped out my van. I'm gonna capture him all over it. Oh, hang on.
Oh, he's dead.
Everything's on fire.
Yeah. Um, so he rescues him, takes him to hospital. Owen's back at the hospital. Better like, blood, him again?
Oh,
Jesus.
what you
Get
done
yourself
this
off home,
time?
mate. Taking advantage of the NHS, aren't you? It's pretty lovely over here. Anything happened to me and it's fine. What's that? How much? Free. See you later. Albie visits him in hospital. That's where he tells him about the mushrooms, and he's dressed as a ice cream
Ice cream
parliament.
man.
Ice
The
cream and
ice
Yeah.
cream man. The struggles of a writer. Got two jobs on the side as well.
yeah,
Multiple
well,
jobsman.
you do have to.
Yeah.
You have to, yeah. Especially
prob-
when your author hero is being really rude to you the whole time.
It is good when he
And gets
says,
you the hot hand of Saruman.
I like that even though this is supposed to be like his redemption arc, he still says, "Oh, will you read my book?" He goes, "Haven't I been through enough?" I like that.
And he goes, I'll give it a little polish tonight.
I'll give it a little polish tonight, poolish. Uh, and
I want it to
then
be a post-credit scene where he reads it and he's like, fuck, this is really good.
yeah, well, he reads it and he goes, "That's it, got me ending now," and then plagiarizes him.
I'm going to
Yeah.
plagiarize this. Have you used AI to write this?
Are you sure? Sounds like it. The hero in your book is an ice cream. Oh, the hero in your book is a bellhop slash ice cream parliament.
A self-insert.
Self-insert.
He used his skills. He knew about ice cream. It's called 21 flavors.
There we go. That's the end of Hokum. Okay, let's rate the film. Rate good or rate bad. Pluses and minuses allowed. How would you like to rate Hokum? Emma, would you rate it as a load of Hokum or a load of
Smoke 'em, but said like the mask.
Nokum? Yeah, Nokum. Nokum is like that was bad. Hokum is hell yeah.
I'm gonna give it an A minus.
Yeah.
I liked it
Yeah.
a lot. I liked the music so much. I really did.
What was going on with the music?
It was a lot of like choral stuff. So they
Yeah.
were like making like woo, and it would build to a cacophony
Okay, I've got
of
you.
like really spooky choral. It's the guy Joseph Bishara, the guy he does all of the really good horror scores, and he's also the demon in Insidious.
Darth
Is
Maul.
he?
Yeah,
Oh
he's the
God,
lipstick
yeah.
demon.
Because he has
Yeah,
got like the most striking eyebrows. hasn't he?
He does. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But this musical like score is amazing. And
yeah.
what I really liked is at the end they had like an Irish choir song. It's like a popular song, but it's about I don't want to be here anymore. Like I want to like leave. But it's like
When you
quite
thought
That was
upbeat.
E17 who sang that.
that's
It's a
basically
really
that the
like
opposite.
it's an upbeat, really nice song.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like you've spent the whole film with these like tumultuous moaning wail cacophonies, and then at the
mm,
end you get like a joyous chorus of
yeah.
voices,
I like
No,
that.
but
that's
like
cool.
with a really like on the nose message. And I just thought that was so clever and great. I just really liked it.
Yeah, I think I was going to go for A minus because I really vibed with it. I
Mm,
liked Caveat and I liked Oddity, but I didn't like super connect to it. It was almost like I like some of the visuals, I like some of the atmosphere, but like story wise, I'm not locked in. I feel like the reason this was so good was because it was a great lead performance, but I feel like the supporting cast really complemented this performance. Like if
mm.
it was only him, it would be a bit one note, and it would have been really difficult to like latch onto anything. His trauma, everything like that. His interactions with everybody else just made it. I think they were great. I love the location. I love
Mm.
the scares. I love the visuals. As I said, it gave me Jonathan Creek vibes. Just that kind of like, I know it's Ireland, but it still had this like quintessential like British uh sort of countryside vibe to it as
It's
well.
nice when it's a contained location and a contained cast because
Mm,
it feels really
Mhm.
intimate and accessible, doesn't it? Like you bond a lot more closely
yeah.
with the environment and with the people when you're given limited options.
And an interesting like real life mystery at its heart as well. I feel like having that going on alongside the supernatural stuff was really good. And the fact that like it didn't hinge on the supernatural stuff as well. It wasn't like we need to do this, otherwise this will never happen. It's almost like
Yeah.
it just we found out about these characters as characters in the film found out about them. So yeah, I like that. I appreciate it. A minus for me, Andy.
I'm gonna round out the trilogy, guys. A minuses all round. Great
Hell yeah.
production. Same as you say, Ben, like the incidental characters. It's so easy for these characters who are in it as much as they are to be disposable, but all of them feel really lived in, really genuine to what they are. The
Mm.
sound design, we talked a little bit about it, but maybe we skipped over some of the incidental stuff. Like just when he's like and like the distortion of like the bell ringing or the
Yeah,
fire
the
alarm.
bell.
When the
I've
fire
got
alarm is going and it warps into like this
Oh God, yeah, you're right.
warping,
Yeah, I remember that now.
like this screeching, howling, monstrous sound is tremendous. And with the sort of reflection you get at the end of the film as well, where I think we're fairly well meant to read it that definitely the witch is real, but at the same time, with the sort of backdoor you get into it that he has been drugged, yes, you can read that as that allows him to see the supernatural, but it could also equally be like, is there a life of Pinus about this where, you've there's some symbolism and there's some things that have happened here, and the supernatural is definitely one read of it, but you can also read that at least some of the things he saw maybe were just the trip he was going on, and maybe we've seen it through his eyes, how he has
mm,
interpreted what's happened here.
Mm.
And the police, we do say in that final scene, they never find old mate Mal. So who knows
He's gone for good. He's been
what's
ground
truly
up.
happened. Yeah,
He's been
but it's
ground up and
really,
made into mushroom milk.
yeah, it's really, really interesting. Really great performances. Going to be recommending this one.
mm.
Hell yeah. Amazing. Well, there we go. That's Hokum. Thanks everybody for listening. Of course, thank you, Emma, for joining us. It's been an
Oh, it
absolute
was a pleasure.
pleasure, as always. Of course, where can our listeners keep up to speed with you, with your zine, and I guess whatever events you're appearing at anytime soon?
Well, I of course will be at Fright Fest when Fright Fest rolls around, assuming I can get a ticket because I've been very presumptuous and already booked my hotel, even though I don't have a ticket to the festival yet.
It's a horror
Um,
every year.
and yeah, I'm on TikTok, EJ Cownley, and I'm also on Instagram with my zine, which is Earworm Zine, I think. And there's a lot of cool shit that goes on with the zine. So if you like spooky witches and ghosts and hauntings and really cool soundtracks and horror films, you're gonna like it. And if you like cool shit, you're gonna like it. But if you're lame and shit, you probably won't like it. So I don't know. That's on you, I guess. I can't make you have taste. And with that insult, that's where I
With that
end it.
insult, there we go. Thanks to all of our patrons at patreon.com/horror hangout. Of course, keep an eye out for the refresh, refresh, is that what we're calling it?
The refresh, the reboot, the resurrection.
The resurrection of the Horror Hangout Patreon. It's all gonna change. All right. Thanks to Taj Easton for our theme music. Thanks to Acast and Rusty Quill for hosting the show. Please consider giving us a rating or review. We're on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. horrorhangout.co.uk for everything in one place. Next week, we're doing Obsession.
It's remixed to Obsession next week.
With special guest Lena Takori. Looking forward to that.
Awesome. And we'll see you all then. Bye for now, everybody.
See you all then. Don't take the dumbwaiter. Don't take the dumbwaiter out. All right.
Especially not if there's a fire.
Spiking culture is terrible, everyone. Don't.
I'm laughing, but serious face. Bye.
Yeah, serious. Bye.